Everybody is equal. Everybody's moving to the same beat all night. We all getting driven by the same kick drum. We all getting grooved to the same bass lines all night. In this house, everybody is equal. Everybody's moving to the same. Everybody's all night. Every all getting into the same, driven by the same kick drum. We all getting grooved to the same bass lines all night.
habitat. Notice as he shies away from the wild Pete. Look at the sheen of Pete's coat, obtained from the drink of hops and the eating of wild weeds. This song and dance, prescribed every Tuesday and Thursday. Nature, a wonderful gift. Notice as he shies away from the wild Pete. Look at the sheen of Pete's coat.
It never gets old. And we're selling that one at the merch table in the back. We're
from
going
the
to do it
drink
on
of
the whole
hops.
video. Folks,
The eating of
we are the
wild
Two-Sided Pod.
weeds.
We're every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
This song
Pacific,
and
11 p.m.
dance,
Eastern. That's right. On
prescribed
Wednesdays, on
Tuesday and
if you're
Thursday.
across the pond, that's 4 a.m. Folks, I'm not good with
Nature.
time zones, and I'm not good with money. But John, where you at? Or I have a shot.
Oh, I'm here. Hold on. I'm here. Good stuff. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, but I have a shot ready, so I would like to do a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point when you raise your glasses, lower your expectations, because we're about to get the show going. And it starts with a debacle such as this, where eventually John's going to completely go mute. I will fill your screen like a horrible pariah. And go. Jesus Christ. All right, well.
Hey, everybody.
There he is, folks. The man, the myth, the legend. The one we thought was once extinct that we hoped will be soon. John L. Peacock in the flesh. Cheers, motherfucker.
Cheers.
Dink, dink, dink.
Cow. Right on. Right on.
All right. Ooh.
Let's pop that packet in 1 second.
Okay. It's the anticipation that kills us all, John. None of us we want the gratification now.
Do it.
Look at him.
Hello, everybody.
What's
Tonight I'll be
up?
roasting Pete and John. Pete, your superpower is you can hear air fryer turning on from over a mile away. All John's beliefs are, of course, plant-based because he's a fucking hippie. Pete was the original hamburglar in his previous life. I learned that from the movie Ghost. Whoopi Goldberg told me that. When John says, "I'll see you later," you should be worried. Pete keeps Ozempic in his first aid kit because he's a fat piece of shit. And John saw a shooting star last night, guys. And he wished upon it, and he wished to lose his virginity. I fucking love you guys. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Radio. Oh, I think the neighbors are getting pissed.
Hell yeah.
Radio. Yes.
Hell yeah. My man Greg. That's awesome. Note to self, get a first aid kit. Possibly put Ozempic in it. I don't know, but I feel like it's good because there is a zombie apocalypse coming, folks. Everyone should have a first aid kit for that. John, thoughts? Prayers,
I agree.
hopes, dreams, ambitions. It's a radio show, bud. I know you realize we're on video now, but the whole thing is you got to use your voice. Project, motherfucker.
Hi.
No, not.
How are you?
Not just.
Okay. I want to do another shot. I know we just kind of did one, and double B here anytime, and we'll have to do another because of it. But I'm thinking this is a good way to start the show.
It's a horrible idea, John. It's only getting worse from here. So thus far, your video hasn't started. You're like, we should probably drink more. That's probably the best option for us moving forward is just to get hammered. You know what? Hey, man, we're this far in. We might as well keep drinking. Brakes are gone. No point in steering now. Cheers.
Cheers,
Bink,
buddy.
bink, bink.
Look out. Well, howdy.
Nope.
I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm my boy Pete, still hating this song in Southern California.
And you're listening to Two Sided, a live recorded podcast where each week I challenge Pete with a bit of the two sides of life, the fun and the serious.
Yeah, John, the me and the you, the right and the wrong, the yes and the no, the give and the take, the push and the pull, the ebb and the flow, the yin and the yang, John, the Pat and the tie, the Laurel, the Hardy, the Kate and the Alley, the Ross, the Rachel, the Joey, the Chandler, the ketamine, the Chandler, the jacuzzi, the investigation, all of that horrible shit that's going on with Chandler Bing. Sorry, I've been reading a lot of news. Anyway, can't get ketamine these days. Thanks, Chandler. You did it again.
Bing! Speaking of Bing, my boy Pete, let's start with our general check-in. How you feeling?
Well, John, I'm glad you asked. There's something I'd like to say to that. How am I feeling? No comment. No. On uncertain ground. And not like it's not the movie with Steven Seagal. That's Dangerous Ground.
What's the movie?
On Dangerous Ground. I mean, I do have a leather vest with tassels on it that I think might cure the situation, but I'm just saying. No, John. Good. Yeah, I don't know. Uncertain. Uncertain times call for uncertain answers.
Certainly.
Exactly. That's what they want you to say. You know, you have to tell them you're a cop, if you, right?
You know, you don't actually have to do that, right?
No, but you actually have to ask that if you're a criminal, and that's how a cop knows you're a criminal. True.
I have a tickle in my throat. Apparently, let me drink some.
John's got the black lung, folks. He's got the cancer in his lungs. You know, might as well get it now. Get it while he can, John.
I mean, I can't get ketamine anymore, allegedly.
Right. Thanks, Chandler. I know a guy. I don't.
Yeah, let's pop that packet.
Shh, quiet. I want to tell you about my cat's vet. Ready? Here we go.
Hello. Is this the show with two peepees in a pod?
Turns out she nailed it. Turns out that is correct. It's a two-sided podcast.
Two Pete's in a pod?
Two peepees in a pod. A peacock and a Pete.
That makes sense. And on that note, let's bring in our first lightning round.
Johnny Peacock, what's up, my boy Pete?
What's up, lightning round guy? Man, how you doing?
Oh, day in paradise, another day above ground, baby. Woo!
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm also doing pretty good. I feel every day that you start with breathing is a pretty good one, and I have sleep apnea, so sometimes I don't actually start the day with breathing.
But yeah, I do. I hear that. I wake up in the morning, I say, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. This is the shit that hurts.
I actually also start with head and shoulders, but not the others. But I lather it up, and that's it.
That's gross, baby. I leave all my natural oils in my hair. Anyway, it's been good talking about grooming habits with you, John. Have a good show, baby. Woo!
Woo! I think I'm getting to it.
Slowly but surely, John. Got to make inroads. It's hard. It's like feeding a feral dog. Careful, he'll bite you, boy. He's gonna bite you.
Oh man. So got a little something down there. I have to replace it with a different kind of something, so I think it'll help.
The weed goes in there, man. The weed goes in there.
Well, anybody knows that the first lightning round of the episode is always a standard Q&A. My boy Pete, are you ready for the questions?
I'm ready for some easy question and answers, John. I don't want to try and think right now. I want to just answer questions, Your Honor. And I'm going to do it against the advice of my attorney.
My boy Pete, first question. What is your least favorite religion?
Yes.
Great. We're off to a good start. My boy Pete, second question. What is your favorite religion?
No.
2 for 2, boy. All right. My boy Pete, third question. What is your least favorite cult?
I don't appreciate the use of the word cult in the lightning round questions, John. Number one, our people who are trying to make a difference in the world find that word highly objectionable, John. And another thing, John, if you'd like to come down to the altar, I will brand you and I will tell you more, but that will take you to another level, John. I will need you to make a commitment to yourself, to me, to the large golden calf I have behind me with my head. Yea, my boy Pete Calf, he looks upon us in disdain, and though he does provide us much, he does fire rain. Come on, John, you know the rest of the words. Sing the song if you don't want to get burned.
Great. 3 for 3. My boy Pete, final question. What is your favorite cult?
I don't know if you were listening, John. Oh, the calf head of my boy Pete looks like just my boy Pete. Sounds angry as a motherfucker and is big around.
4 for 4. Fantastic. Greatest lightning round ever.
It's a hard road to travel, John. I've put down many a path before, but I like to break new ground. I'm what they call an explorer of the human language, of the understanding of stupidity. I believe there are new grounds to be broken, to be understood. Ooh, look, here's a dumb idea. Let's take it further. Yes, shall we? That sounds good. Fucking shit, John. What have we become?
I'm not sure. Our technology is working so well this week that apparently the technology of my throat, lungs, and voice box are having to malfunction.
It was around that time that the black mold began to slowly take effect. John had been living there for 7 years, not knowing it had been taking hold, slowly creeping into the crevices of his understanding.
Times it by 2, and you're pretty on spot, my boy Pete. Pop those packets. I'm going to step away just for a second.
No, I was just saying the black mold didn't come until like 7 years ago. I know you've been living there like 13, but still. Hey,
Hello, fellas. How you doing?
How you
I'm
doing?
simultaneously watching you on the YouTubes, and I'm here in the stereo streets. John, you look like you're under the weather. Are you okay? I heard a new strain of the flu's going around or some other crap. Take care of yourself. Hydrate. Hope you guys are doing good. How's everybody doing?
You doing? You know what they say, John? You get you starve a cold, you get the flu drunk. And that's I believe that COVID is pretty much like the flu, John. If you have COVID, so pretty much you either have flu or COVID all the time. Bro, I checked out at the grocery store today, and at the checkout in like, oh, you want Nerds or Rolos or fucking the National Enquirer, or do you want a to-go one-off COVID test? Like, this is not a good sign. I don't feel good about our our life expectancy. It's time we get bunkered down. Shh, quiet. We're gonna play more.
I used to say my least favorite cult is a band called Sugar Cult. And then I listened to them, and they're actually really good. And it was like, oh, come on, Sugar Cult.
I would say Lisa and the Cult Jam. Oh.
Hello, John. Hello, Pete.
Hi, girl.
Yes. Hello.
How you doing?
Okay, so I have to throw a rant here real quick.
Get it. I want to hear it.
It's the stereo app. I told it to notify me, and not only did it not notify me, I had to look for you, put on a notified list just to click on one of your heads and find that you've been live for 20 minutes. What the F?
I'm telling you, 9 o'clock strikes again with them.
It's some bullshit.
I mean, you don't have control over fucking zones and but you do have track over
standard time, right? It doesn't.
Never go to daylight. Right. We leave it.
It's forever.
Fucking 9:30.
It's forever.
Right? Except oh my God.
But now I have to make new plans in life.
It's forever. It's like a fucking herpes, like mountain time. Once you catch it, you have it forever. It can be dormant sometimes, but it'll catch up. And on the notify list, I tried to do that. I was putting my name on the notify list. Turns out I can't fly. I somehow petitioned and got on the no-fly list. I stuttered too much when I put my petition in. Petition. Some bullshit. I tell you what, some bullshit. How you doing, Foxes? How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you, as always, Foxes. And I was thinking about it. So if Congress actually does pass this year, the daylight savings no longer happens, it's actually going to be permanently in daylight savings, not in standard time. And Arizona is only Mountain Standard Time. So does time no longer exist in Arizona and Hawaii if that passes?
You're just, hey man, you're asked out. You don't. But now that's how your votes don't count, man. It's called gerrymandering of the universe, right? What we do is it's just different fucking realities of
spooky action at a distance.
Whatever, man. We call it Hawaii where I'm from.
My boy Pete, thank you finally for the follow. It's been fucking almost a year. John, fucking little peacock, has been following me for a while. You join me on here, dude?
Bro.
Join you on the panel, dude?
Bro.
Jensen, me, dude? Call me maybe.
Mea Copa.
This is my number, so call me maybe. That's cute. That's cute.
I'm in.
Oh,
I love you.
So fucking for both. What's your favorite novelty song? Novelty songs are like Barbie Girl.
Okay, why'd you say that?
You and Me, Baby, Are Nothing But Mammals. Because I got high, I wear short shorts, he wears short shorts. Who put the bomb, the bomb. Fun to say at the YMCA, everybody was kung fu fighting. Short people got, or the Birdie song. What's your guys' favorite novelty songs? Is it the best song ever?
Fucking kudos, Greg. John, come in for this because that was great. That was a great ask, because you ask, hey man, what do you like? And say everything like the literally the first one I was gonna say of like, oh, I remember the catchy one was Barbie. It was the first one you said, but I have to go because I'm not gonna be, oh, I see what you did, John. Do you have another one that he did not name?
The Macarena.
Or is it? I think he said that. No, but you don't like that. No one likes that.
No, but he didn't say
You're
it.
just being an asshole. Yeah, but you're being an asshole.
Why?
Why? Because that's a horrible song.
Video killed the radio star. You spin me right round. All
right, that's all right. I would go Palmdale from the Loonies.
Can you hum?
Palmdale, come back to me. I need you in my life back. Come, Palmdale. Come back
Splish
to
splash,
me.
I was taking a bath.
There was a sort of a word of a aviarian sort of a specimen. Shit, John. Shit. Balls fat. All right, here we go. Tell me when we're done.
I'll play one. But what I do is have in my mind of when to actually look for you fuckers. Now find you fuckers. Except this one time where it was like, oh shit, I'm not following you because it's another account. But that aside, that's what I do. So I'm just highlighting the maybe. I'm not.
Pretty much all you need to do. Wherever you need us, we will be there. Any Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, we will be there close to it. Well, on stereo we will, but on YouTube, kind of looking around there. I mean, time zones and whatnot. Wherever there is injustice, we will most likely be causing some of it. Wherever syllables mean nothing here. Slurring is everything. We are the two-sided. Shh, quiet. I'm not sure.
Dude, we go into the fucking vortexes, like there's the vortexes in Arizona. It's about to get crazy, and it's about to get into this crazy, like, we're the ones that are gonna ascend first. I want to buy a bunch of fucking blow-up dolls just so I can fill them up with helium and release them when the I want to, oh shit, that rapture's happening, I'm not going. No, we're only like, motherfucker. We're better. I don't know, maybe not better than you, but
we go.
No, we're on the cutting edge of what's.
We go.
We're all we might.
In my mind, I picture like Independence Day when he's driving through and he finds all the trailers. He's like, come with me to Area 51. That's what I feel like is driving through Arizona. Man, we ready. Fucking the spearhead. We're the tip of the spear. We're the tip of the penis, man. We're sensitive as fuck. No, I mean spear. Sharp as fuck. Yeah.
Yo, I left that message and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like 3 joints and 5th beer deep. Yeah. That's the product. This is 9 o'clock. This is the power structure.
Well, we better.
That Pod has over my Tuesday nights, and
well, we better get to it. Just about.
Crying all at once,
right.
Bro.
It's an internal struggle. Welcome to the Two-Sided Pod. It's an internal struggle. It's not what you want. It's what you need. Two-Sided Pod. We're here for you, or against you, whichever you need, or don't. Two-sided. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. Fuck your mountain time. Or not. Or 9 o'clock. If we care. If we don't, we won't set one. But if we do, we will. But also, we don't set one for Eastern or 4 a.m. Greenwich Sandwich time if you're across the pond at 4 a.m. Here's the deal. Everybody's on their own. It's every man for himself around the Two-Sided Pod, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. Everybody figure out your time zones from there. Ah! That's the Titanic fucking pitch. Hey, John, we're on the Titanic. We are going down. It's been an honor doing a podcast with you. It's been an honor doing a podcast with me. I'm going to use your words. Speaking, I think, in well-knowing. Nope. Yeah. Got it. Scream. Yep. Got it. Okay. Shh, quiet. 2 more.
Don't you guys have a show to do? Some asshole keep just
this fucking guy.
5, 4,
this guy.
3,
come on.
2.
Here we go.
Sided Pod. My bad touch by Bloodhouse.
Last two.
It's actually they have some really good music, Bloodhound Gang, so I'm not having that. But mine will probably be Saturday Night by Wigford. I don't know if it hit America, but especially England, fucking slaps. Saturday night, yeah, the year's getting hot. Like a baby, it's party time, yeah, take it to the top. Take it, baby. Oh, it's such a good song for a song. I think it came out in like 94, 95. I have no idea what I've got out in my head, but that is like.
I don't think it's going to be as good as you singing the cover, because that's what I want. I want that. I want Muse Lover singing the Christmas hits. I want Muse Lover singing all the one-hit wonders. I want, and not remembering them, just something, baby, Saturday night, fuck yeah, and it slaps. Fucking that one slaps. God damn it, I love you. All right, last one. Shh, quiet.
Some more novelty songs. I did give you guys a chance to name a few, even though I named a lot though. But what about whoop 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 whoop? Womp Womp Gangnam Style. Whoop 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 whoop. Or what about who let the dogs out? Who? Or I take my horse to the all-time road. I'm gonna ride or something. Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus,
all those Cyruses.
Ramada. What about the Harlem?
Ramada.
Wooly Bully, Wooly Bully, Wooly Bully, Wooly Bully. Shit, there's so many of those great ones, guys. Come on, guys. You guys got more in you.
Nope.
You guys are fucking icons of fucking pop culture shit.
Nope.
This is the best fucking podcast.
Nope. No hijacking. No hijacking. Greg, I see what you're doing. I appreciate your energy, and normally I would highly encourage it. If you stick around in the green room, I want you to come in hot, but John has an agenda, and if we don't get to his agenda, we will be here all night until he finishes his speech. He brought his own wood. I'm sorry, soapbox. But by the end, he's gonna turn into wood.
Let's have a shot and get into our first segment.
I suppose we will drink. Why not drink? Come on, John. Big.
Big owl.
Folks, we are the Two-Sided Pod. if you click that link above your head, if you're near Stereo Streets, we're on the YouTube page. It's a travesty, but click that. I don't even have I don't have enough spiritual energy to even say it all right now, John. It's like, hey man, smash the. No man, just enjoy your night. At this point, just enjoy your night. Have a good time.
My boy Pete, if you're not listening to us on the Stereo Streets but somewhere else, you can follow us on YouTube at Two Sided Pod, YouTube page at TWO Sided Pod, all one word. And two, my boy Pete, I think I'm going to lift your spirits and your spiritual energies right up, because our first segment tonight is cults.
There we go. All right. Sometimes just when you think he has let you down and he can't let you down any further, he goes and brings a topic like this and turns it all around. Folks, that's right. We're back. It's cults. John, let's get some. Let's get some, baby. Let's start this fucking thing. This fucking thing.
I'm going to lay a little groundwork of what makes up a cult. And my boy Pete, I know you know more about cults than most people in.
Well, it's not that I know more about cults, John. It's that I'm trying to create more of a cult environment in my day-to-day life. If I feel like I live in one, I therefore can become the leader of one a lot more easily, John. I mean, you're only able to grasp those opportunities that come if you've prepared yourself along the way. You know what I mean, John? Opportunity knocks, and those who are prepared strike. I don't know what that means. Like, you're gonna strike someone, knock, knock, knock. Hey, how's it going? Ah! Fuck yeah!
I was struck by opportunity. I had to go to the hospital.
Sorry. Do you have time to talk about your local cult? I have a cult. It's cult on cult violence, John. I've seen it 100 times. The thing is, there's so much goat blood. We just can't afford more goat needless deaths. I mean, sacrificial, yes. But just in the sake of gaining more followers from other followers, no, John, it's not our way.
Well, on that note, there is a general consensus of what is the way of any given cult. These are the following criteria of cult behavior and cult criteria.
Okay. Yeah. No, here's the deal. Let's do this. Run it down, and I'm going to tell you why it's so not culty, and it's just the way that people should live.
Okay.
How about that?
How
about that?
Number one, charismatic leader.
John, it doesn't take charisma to smell a fool a coming, bud. All anybody wants to hear is somebody talk. They just want to be entertained. That is what the Coliseum was built for. And that is why I have a compound in Idaho. Folks, if you want ha-has, come to ID. I don't know.
Ideological purity is the next one.
Well, here's the deal. You can't leave. Okay. You can't move forward because the idea is to move forward. We're going together as a group in this idea, right? We're bettering ourselves. And you can't do that unless you leave your past behind. And therefore you have to, it hurts, John, but you're going to have to break some ties. Not that, I mean, you don't have to break ties, but I mean, they're not going to be interested in what you talk about. And you definitely will not want to hear what they talk about. Bring them in. Bring them in.
Free haircut.
That's awesome. You like gardening, right?
Yeah.
It's strawberry season. There's a lot of work to be done.
Next one, conformity and control.
Free haircut.
Yeah. It's the same haircut. You don't get to choose.
Right. Well, we only have one barber, John. It's me. Shh. It's a special time. I do a really nice wash. but then everyone gets a buzz. Isn't that nice? There you go. There you go. There you go.
I do like having a buzz.
Shh, namaste. You'll be fine. Dominus Odin. You'll be all right. Walk it off.
Speaking of a buzz, mind-altering practices is the next one.
Also, we're giving beanies out on the way out. Everybody has a cold head, but I take care of my people.
Does it have a brand on it?
More to come on that.
Mind-altering practices. Next one. Speaking of buzz.
Well, the whole thing is we like to stay up late and do fucking crazy games and have big parties and have lots of loud music. So there's not a lot of sleep patterns. And then in the morning, there's mandatory yoga and calisthenics. And there's an all vegan breakfast. And then there's an all meat breakfast. And then
you have to do both.
You have to do both because we're equal here. And I believe in supporting everyone.
Harmony.
So this one can forward you guys. It's not my choice. Apparently there's people in the group that don't like what we're serving. So therefore, pancakes, eggs, bacon is out. Right? Over here we have tofu, wheat sprouts with a nice soybean glaze made by Shiloh, the local chef. Namaste, Shiloh. Thank you. And over here, from Big Texas Chuck Wagon of ass and lips, we have pig's trotters. We have pig's anus stuffed with its own hopes, fears, and dreams. And people said pigs don't have feelings. Well, you're about to eat some. Some people call it blood sausage. We call it feeling sausage. It's from the Portuguese afilo, meaning a feeling, meaning the pigs have feelings and we're going to eat them. And also bacon, 4 ways. It's an assortment of bacon, all from, that's right, you guessed it, the pig. Bon appetit.
I mean, I have to, sleep deprivation, chanting, meditation, and drugs. Those are what mind-altering practices has, and you like listed them off basically in order. That's pretty great.
Well, bro, hey, here's the deal, man. After breakfast, we're all going to take mushrooms and go play kickball, and then explore the waterfall. It's going to be great. I'm going to give a talk under the waterfall, and then we're all to jump in. You guys trust me. It's going to change you. You're lucky you're on the ground floor. We're going to start charging you for this later.
Isolation and love bombing.
Did I mention the waterfall? So far away. And so far, far away. And Idaho? No one goes to Idaho. Secluded.
No one goes to Idaho.
No one goes to Idaho. People are more than welcome to come in, but we're going to need to make sure you have the proper vaccinations. We don't want the outside world bringing in. So yeah, if you go get your papers, by all means, our guards will be glad to escort you to the visiting area, where behind glass, you will be allowed to greet your loved one in the supervision of medical doctors with guns of medicine that'll stop you from living. Doc Death. Get him. Sorry.
They're not guards. They're not guards. We call them helpers. Helpers.
Too far.
Our helpers will take you to that isolated room. Right. And then when you're in that isolated place, cutting off ties with outsiders, including close family members, you get bombed with praises and love to bring them to have that, fostering a sense of belonging immediately, right?
Well, that's the same thing you do in the workplace. Like any of these, it's literally the management technique that you look for or religious techniques of proselytizing. Well, that's the same thing as cults, so it all works. But how to recruit new members, how to army recruiters, same thing. You have to make a personal connection. So how do you get in? There's the fort. You talk about family. Oh, you have these people. Oh, cool. Me too. Common ground. Occupation. What do you do? Oh, that's cool. Oh, where? That's awesome. Your recreation. Oh, what is your what are your hobbies? That's fucking that's awesome. I go fishing too. Oh my goodness. We're so alike. Have you met Ted? You're putting people together. Testimony. What do you believe in, man? Like, what are you looking for? What is your thing? Oh, you know what? There's a bunch of us that are kind of searching for the same thing. And I think we have some thoughts about what that might be, but it would be a lot cooler if people like of mind would be together. So you want to come with us? Like, I mean, there's 11 of us. We're looking for one more. We're following this dude with a beard. We need one more dude. I don't know. Seems like a lot of walking. One more dude. They're going to write books about us. Could I get my own book? If you're cool. Oh. All right. I guess I'm in. And that, John, is how you start off.
Next one, us versus them mentality.
Well, the whole thing is they don't want us to feel this way. They're jealous of how we feel. They don't. We need to protect ourselves because all we want to be is left alone. Just leave us alone. But can you guys go into the farmers markets and fucking sell a bunch of weird shit that we sell in here made from earwax? Where they say, where'd you get the earwax? Say, mind your business, town folk. And then run back, scurrying, knocking apple carts over. And say, we want to be left alone. And get back here. We have more earwax to harvest.
Sure,
Okay.
us versus them. Yeah. That's a great explanation of it.
All right. I'm making a whole bunch of shit up right there. But I feel like that would make a good movie. Like, here's the deal, guys. Number 1, get the earwax. Number 2, make wares. I don't know, candles, candle holders, candelabras, abracadabras. That's not a thing. I'm just trying to rhyme now. Anyway, everybody get down to the marketplace. Get seen. Knock over apple carts. Have them chase you back up here. Wham, bam. Sam's your uncle. We have him where we want him. Where's that? Pitchforks and torches, man. Separation. That's how we get them. We get it with the earwax. Beeswax. I don't know. Turtle wax. Sex wax. Ooh, no. All right. So separation. The whole thing. You do physical.
Us versus them. Us versus them.
Us versus them, where you make sure your timings of what you think you have. First, you start with the timings of like, oh, well, we meet once a week, but now I have this and I was going to go here and here's this other thing. It's like, oh, well, I can't do this. So you have choices. You make sure you start putting time restrictions in. Oh, I would, but I have to go put on my fucking flamingo costume and dance around in the yard. Why? Well, it's the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Don't judge me. I'm really happy. I got to practice standing on one leg. Leave me alone. Right? You start doing that. All right. That's over the top. But it's like, it's the basics. Like, there's Bible study. Yeah, you have church, but you have Bible study. And then you have choir practice. and you have another church group because you have church planning. You have party planning. So there's like 4 days, 3 days. It's like, oh, you're more in and more in. I know you're thinking church stuff, right?
Okay.
But it's the same way with a cult of us versus them.
You do know what you're talking about. This is all about, you are actually trying to explain us versus them with all that. Okay, keep going.
Yes. It's not separation. It's us versus them. Because then you get, once you're the situations, John, and I know you know this because it's now you've experienced it in theater. Oh, I would, but I can't. I have practice. I can't have practice. And you have friends that are like, man, fuck your theater. You're like, no, man, screw you. You're like, no, John, fuck your theater. Screw you, man. I guess this is the end of our friendship. And it literally is us versus them. And it becomes like, I'm not going to stop doing these things that you tell me to do.
Right.
And I'm going to do more of them. So it's driving more of a wedge. So it's us versus them. It's like, they want me to change. They want us to be different. I'm not. It's, yeah, no.
When I think of us versus them, and I'm not even reading what the source like this comes from. It's general. It's not the individual friends and family that is driving the wedge. It's they say we're crazy. They say that the world is not flat. We know the truth. Right? It's the general swath of the us versus them.
Well, it's just like you're trying to, like, it's the us versus them where you know the truth, where you're church believers, you're believers of the idea. So your ultimate goal is to bring more people in. And all you're doing is bringing more people in. And anyone who doesn't want to come in is going to be away.
That's the them. That's the them, right?
So it's them. So, oh, hey, you're doing all these things. Yeah, man, do you want to come? Yeah, okay. Now you're one of us. One of us.
Chancy.
Yeah. And if you're not, then you're one of the, it's like, it just drives a wedge in the community of like, you pick a side of where we're going. If you have an opinion of what I'm doing, pick a side.
Right. My truth is better than your truth.
Right. And now, if you don't pick a side, I'm going to proselytize to you until you do.
Right.
If you're in my circle.
until we separate, until it's a full us and them. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
John, it's going to be great. I know I'm not pitching it well right now because I'm very upset at the whole idea that this could go awry. But
we got two more of this list. Apocalyptic thinking.
Because if it doesn't go well, John, we're going to have to take drastic measures. And who knows what we're capable of. But we're going to have different meetings with different groups of people within our organization. We're going to talk about it. We're going to figure it out, and we will disseminate the information, and we will tell you what we're doing. But stay strong, stay true, because they want you to fail. We support you.
You've heard like religious groups, let's not even just throw cult into the name, but like different groups that say, oh, the world is going to end on this date because of what it says in the Bible. Mathematically, the rapture is going to happen, right? So that's a classic example of apocalyptic thinking.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess I'm kind of in that same category. I know when I'm going to die. My birth certificate has an expiration date, so pretty prophetic. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, no, when you do the math and you do the numbers, and it's like, oh, 99 times 86 and all these things, and therefore it's this day. All those people in the 1888s and 1860s, whatever, and the Adventists and the Kellogg's and all the people who sold all their shit and went to a mountain.
Yep.
That's some shit.
Alrighty.
Hey man, it's all the more reason. Just get a go bag. Just get a go bag. Like, hey man, it's the rapture. John, grab your go bag. Jesus is here. Grab your smokes. We're out of smokes. You fucking smoked the smokes. Jesus is here. Hey, that would be a great sketch. The last like 2 minutes before you fucking, we're getting taken, right? And at that point, you're like, hell, we're going up. And we get fucking Fox's balloons. I'm calling Jesus.
I'm getting higher than I ever have before. Woo-hoo!
Right. I'm telling you what, John.
It
would play with the religious crowd too, like a
Yeah.
big hitter.
The last one, time and energy.
Well, yeah, that's it. It's all hand in hand because you have to do more. Oh, can you come to this practice? Can you come to the meet? I want you to do be part of the planning committee for this thing. We're going to do a retreat. We're going to do, oh, so and so needs this. Can we go and help them do this thing? Hey, we got this property. Everyone come and do this. It's a group activity. It's like fucking summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
You're paid like a weekly salary, and man, I remember that shit. And you start like, oh my God, I don't sleep at night. Oh, this is great. You're like, you're fucked, bud. It was awesome, but looking back, that's something special.
All right. The source of these different. I saw this a couple of times, but this one I wanted to keep their little caveat at the end because it's telling. As one who asked questions. So they say, one thing to keep in mind when looking through the traits of a cult is that a cult and a religious movement are not the same thing. Most religious movements do not isolate their practitioners from family, engage in love bombing, encourage illegal and dangerous behaviors, or attempt to strongly control their members. Some cults position themselves as religious groups, but the distinction is important.
That's some bullshit, man. Last church I went to, like, oh, now even the Catholic one, I went to a wedding and they did mass, and at mass they're like, peace be with you and peace be with you, and like you turn and people turn and hug. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? A bunch of Catholics touching me. Hey, namaste, bitches. I'm Rastafarian up in this mug. I like the kneeling benches, but hey, Jesus.
May the Lord be with you.
And you, motherfucker.
Call and response.
Yeah. I said, howdy, 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 ho.
Howdy. Right, yeah, exactly. So I have a thought. First, I want to ask you, my boy Pete, they say there's several different types of cults that function in slightly different ways, but there are three major distinct types of cults that have been recognized. What are they?
Phlegmatic, sanguine, and Presbyterian. No, the the three types.
Well, you touched on one just right there.
Okay, so it'd be a religious cult.
That's one.
A a wellness cult.
Self-improvement is what they say, but wellness. Yep.
Wellness.
Yep. That's 2 for 2.
And doomsday.
That's kind of in the religious one.
Okay, so then apocalyptic. Nope, that's
doomsday. It's a different word.
Militaristic.
Go in that vein.
Yeah, one of the. You want to be part of the? No, man, I don't. But I'm part of this one. Militia.
Kind of, yes. I'm going to give that one to you. That's 3 out of 3. It's political, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So religious, political, and self-improvement.
Don't tread on me, John. I have a lot more to say.
Okay. I kind of want to go in a different direction from what I was planning earlier. You down with that, my boy Pete?
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, because what you were planning was going so well previously. Let's go ahead and go off script and hope that goes better.
Hey, is everyone at home cool with that? Show of hands.
All right.
Slight majority. All right, we're going to go with it. Cool.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go through the list again and just rattle off a couple of general things. Because you mentioned it a couple of times. Okay. Ideological purity, conformity and control, mind-altering practices, which is sleep deprivation, chanting, meditation, even drugs,
Okay.
isolation and love bombing, us versus them, apocalyptic thinking, and time and energy, the military. Is the military a cult with all of these?
Yes. But
Right.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing as you could do that self-improvement. It's the CrossFit. It's the you have this mentality of the last time I joined a ninja squad, John, it was crazy. We were up for days doing ninja missions. They're ninja. I couldn't breathe. I was like, what the fuck is this? Fucking stars. I was like, when are we gonna use the nunchucks? And they're like, shh. It's like, this is bullshit.
Okay.
That was a cult.
Okay. So then I'm going to
Right.
go through the list again, and you say what else is a commonly known thing, entity, or even podcast, and
That
say
could
it's a
be.
cult. Charismatic,
Oh,
right? Allegedly, could be. Yes, right. Yes, these are
no,
all
you
just
just said
thoughts.
podcasts. You just said it yourself. Theater.
Charismatic leader, ideological purity, conformity and control, mind-altering practices. Hey, you want to do a shot real quick? Isolation. No, actually, I'm going to stop right there. We should do a shot right now, my boy Pete.
Here's the deal, folks. I don't even drink anymore. I don't believe mind altering shit. You're good. John's talking bullshit. I don't know who you're saying, what you're saying. Cheers, John.
Cheers, man. I love you. I love you so much. Look out. Isolation and love bombing, us versus them mentality, apocalyptic thinking, and time and energy. Every Tuesday, you can see us 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich, Meanwich, Sandwich time if you want a little sleep deprivation across the pond, or 9 p.m. if you're that stupid void in Arizona. It doesn't conform.
It's true. I love you guys so much, but if you don't listen, then fuck your couch.
You're welcome for listening.
See, bud? Sometimes you don't even have to try. Sometimes you're just born with it.
You know?
Why I gotta blow up my spot, John? Like, literally, I was running the silent game for 3 years, and you're like, hey, man, you know what you're doing? Yeah, dude. I have a perfectly worked out plan for 3 years, and you fucking blew up the spot. I'm going to need a new identity. I'm going to have to move to a different state. I'm going to still have the same handle. I'll broadcast. I'll show up every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific. But I feel better in a different. This is bullshit. I heard the mountain time is good. What's Arizona like these time of days? Fuck your couch, John.
So, what is the difference between a cult and an organized religion? We'll find out the answer to that question, and if there is really any distinction between the two in our next installment of Cults Part 2.
I can answer that right now. Tax incentives. You're going to say, oh, sex. Nope. Try again. Poor food. Wrong again. Shitty outfits. Back to the drawing board, John. It's tax cuts. And if you make this about a government spending contract, so help me God. Anyway, I digress.
Great haircut, by the way. It's very uniform.
You know what? We believe in conformity around here. What we don't like is shenaniganizing, tomfoolery, or 2-bit nincompoops like you, John. Won't stand for it. Won't tolerate it. Won't have it.
So it's not just the us versus them. It's kind of more the me and the you, the right and the wrong, push and pull, the give and the take.
It's more of I am an island, I'm an isthmus, I am a peninsula. And I don't know geography. And I never owned a globe. Come on, John, you know the rest of the words. That's a good one. But I gave you a little Simon and Garfunkel treat. You didn't even see it coming.
No, I did not.
That was a little special joke for John.
All right. We gotta pack it to pop, and we gotta move on. I know we could talk about cults all day, every day, or not all day, every day. Mainly just Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern.
We don't want to talk about them. Let's start living them. Let's pop a packet and get to the next cult making meeting. All right, here we go, folks. John, plug up. Everybody, plug in.
Oh, shit. My guys. I do apologise. I've only just woken up when I heard my wake word, which of course is pig's anus. Top of the morning to you. Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone in the listeners. Hi, everybody. Hi.
She's going back. She's going back, Mimi's. See, John? Sleep deprivation strikes again. And she woke up to the pig's anus joke. You know, sometimes I tune in and out of what we were serving for breakfast. But good morning, sunshine.
Some call it pudding. Pig pudding.
Well, anything's a pudding if you put your mind to it. Pudding.
Well, speaking of pudding, that's going to lead us to our next lightning round.
Bitch.
There he is. Oh, come on. Yeah.
What's up, my boy B?
Lightning round guy, any of that, but we've been having the greatest time. Like, how you doing, man? How was your last 30, 40 minutes?
Not too bad. Just preparing my robes and for cleansing in the temple. You know, after we do in the green room. I mean, I was getting the finger foods and the punch ready like we do in the green room.
Oh, so you were listening to our last segment?
Not at all.
Oh.
All right, well, good interview. Have a great night. Bye.
These aren't interviews. Man, I had it my last. Fuck.
Here's the deal, bud. Again, I'm going to remind you how radio works. When you run into a rough interview, you got to keep talking through it, my friend.
Sometimes that doesn't work out so well.
Yeah, no, I realize that, but you're running the show. I realize I could come in, but I just don't think I have the spiritual energy. Okay.
I thought I gave you that back. Anyway, this lightning round segment is one of your favorites, and mine, and I believe my boy Pete's. That's right. It's Decipher That Cockney Slang.
Bullshit. This is bullshit. This is the one, folks. This is where John makes up some rhyming bullshit and says, "Oh, this is what it could mean if we lived in a different country," and the people from that country have been known to call in and say, "John, you're full of shit." So it's our little segment called "John Gets Called Out for Being Full of Shit" in rhyme.
This segment of Decipher That Cockney Slang is brought to you by Dog and Bone, the Cockney Rhyming Slang Dictionary by Geoff Tibble.
Right. No, you do this every time, but the same thing is I have two books, local Cockney and local phrases, and people have said that is not a thing we say. John, that is not a thing we say. That's our word.
First one, my boy Pete, is Tommy Guns. Tommy Guns.
Tommy Guns. Can you give me a country of origin?
Would be South London, UK.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of this place. Could you give me a any spare change? No. Could you use it in a sentence?
At the end of each episode of a two-sided podcast, my boy Pete usually has the Tommy Guns.
Can you confirm that this is rhyming?
Yes. Yes. Oh, I drank so much last night. I woke up with the Tommy Guns.
John, I don't think you understand how I drink because I don't wake up with any Tommy Guns ever.
Something that rhymes with Tommy Guns that you might wake up with?
Nope. None of those either. I'm a bastion of health. I'm a beacon of hope. I'm a way station for the infinitely lost, John. Don't fuck with my aura.
So, you still haven't given a guess as to what it is?
No, I don't need to give
Let's
a
remove
guess,
you.
John. Right now, you're using it improperly because you're referring to me in the sense and you're using it incorrectly, and I won't stand for it. We won't stand for it. Will we, folks? Yeah. Get them. Everybody out there. That's right. Fuck your couch, John. Tell them, folks. All right, use it in a different sentence and make it better.
I got real bad food poisoning, and I just had the Tommy Guns all.
Something that runs the
runs.
No, dude. The strongest muscle in my body is my colon.
I didn't say you. I said someone else.
No, you said my boy Pete.
Oh, you said remove you. I said this last one. Yeah, you got it off the last one.
But you just literally said the same fucking thing. Fuck you, John.
I said food poisoning. See, I moved her all that.
Yeah. On Tuesday night, you know what? I have your address here. I'm going to send you a stool sample. I got your address.
Firm and plump. That's what we're hoping for. Firm and plump.
You're the worst, and you're going to get the worst. Fuck you, John. Go ahead.
Next one, guinea pig.
Guinea pig. What? Idiot. What is using? Sorry. I have Tourette's when it comes to you and things you think are good. Like segments, you're like, I'm gonna do this, see? And smoke on my pipe. And it makes me have Tourette's. That's my fault for not allowing you to be an idiot. I apologize. Mea culpa.
I accept your apology.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good.
For listening.
Yes. Oof. Could you use that stupid wrong thing in a sentence for me?
Though they are wrong, some of our viewers on YouTube believe that I have a guinea pig. A ginger guinea pig.
No, I don't even want. No, there's nothing to play the game about at this point, John. Go ahead. What is the answer?
Oh, one more. Hey, mate, is that guy on the two-sided podcast wearing a ginger guinea pig?
A wig.
Hey!
All it takes is for you to do a horrible accent. John, I don't think that's a thing. All of the things you're saying are not things.
Will you please let me move on? Will you?
No. You're already moving on, but I just want you. I'm interjecting all of things that you're saying are wrong. Go ahead. You bought a book. Read your book. Go ahead.
I want to say the next one, Harry Needs.
No, not very pleased, John. We don't have time for that, even though you say Harry, please. Harry needs. John, there's no one to come up.
And finally, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. That's right. As can you use it? Sentence, please.
Would you, Adam and Eve, that they ran off with my skin and blister?
Oh, I can, but I can, Adam and Eve. He did the same thing to me. I've seen it done myself.
I don't know where you went with the rest of that, but you did get it right.
All right. Yes. Right. I was down. I had too many points. My fucking missus were fucking. Whoa. Okay. And, all needles and toes.
Serve a fig. Oh, apparently Adam and Eve is one that is recognized by people who are in the know on our YouTube page. We have Tommy Guns. That's one right there. Guinea pig is not a thing. They say syrup a fig for wig. And Adam and Eve believe, finally, John got one right. Hallelujah. Bum's your uncle. Bunny's your aunt, and let's run off with my boy Pete's skin and blister.
Oh shit! There you go. Hello. There you go.
All right, let's go. One more packet.
Fair enough. Shh. Let's go. Yeah. I had to refresh.
Yeah.
Everything's better when you refresh. Sometimes things look beep. Nope. Can't do. No joke. Come on, John. Here we go. Ready?
I mean, cults are cool, but we should talk about. I said we. Oh, you should talk about the cults. It's only one letter off. And they're way cool. And there's controversy that's involved. And this history of said team.
Boo! I'm gonna stop you right there. Boo! No, sir. Not gonna let you talk about football randomly. You already disclaimed yourself by already saying, like, nope, I've been drinking, I've been smoking, living mountain time like no human should. I should not be listened to. I know you're coming in hot. We're talking about Colts. And you're like, speaking of Colts, how about football? Sports Colts? No. Colts. No, I won't stand for it. I won't live for it. No, sir, I don't like it.
What about cold cuts?
Ooh, I could go for a nice capicola or a prosciutto. Oh, John, what I will do for a fucking prosciutto right now. A nice capicola, just sliced so fucking thin with the mozzarella. Uy, fucking it's so delicious.
In northern Italy, they call it prosciutto.
But in the fucking southern Italy, we call them Paolo, we call it a beautiful cool cat picture, and look at we call it gong. Look at them, none of them around. Jesus, what is that? Who cares, John? Shh, not we're live.
What? Huh? What did you say?
Oh shit! Thought it was a test run. All right, back to it.
Yeah, back to it. A shot as we get ready for our short segment.
I realize the weed has been taking effect. Alcohol doesn't affect me anymore, folks. That's the whole thing. So, yeah, let's do a shot and clear out these cobwebs.
All that weed you've been smoking.
Yeah. Oh, man. Give me a shot. Need to put these flames out. It's oh shit! Oh, that's funny as shit. It's okay. Here's a little nugget of truth for all you podcasters out there. No, I got it. How do you phrase this? How do you phrase it?
¿Cómo se dice?
Escuche. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this in English, so I'm just going to say it in stupid. Sometimes when you're driving home and you drink driving a little bit too much, or you're a little. I know none of us should, but we all have.
Allegedly.
Like, we gotta. Allegedly, John. There's not a statute of limitations. It's no harm, no foul. If there's not keys in the car, you can throw. I'm saying, John, don't pretend you're a saint. Everyone has done it, unfortunately,
allegedly.
When they shouldn't have. All right, allegedly. Not me. I don't even drive.
Keep going. When you
allegedly. Jesus Christ, man. Just let me finish an alleged sentence. We start the show by saying allegedly. Why don't
allegedly we do?
I was gonna do a bit, and I don't think I remember the bit, and I fucking hate you so much. I'm actively
allegedly
searching. No, I have a hammer here. Fuck you, look at me.
Holy crap.
I will hurt you, John.
Very small hammer.
No, allegedly.
There it goes. All right, so you when you have a little drink driving.
No, I don't do that. And now I'm like, fuck, is there a statute of limitations that I don't know about? Now Now John's being an asshole for a specific reason instead of just being a fucking idiot.
You're going to say this in stupid because you don't know how to say it in English.
Wow, don't say that, bro. That's offensive.
I'm actually reading the minutes right now.
Right. What I need you to I don't
Anyway, you got
even
that
know.
shot ready? That's what started this all. You don't even get drunk on the. You need to shake the cobwebs.
Shut the fuck up, John, because here it is, folks. Here's a little message for all you podcasters out there. Sometimes when you're a little too hammered and you're talking live on the radio, it's just like when you've been a little drink driving, allegedly, as John likes to say. The only way to stay safely between those lanes is you roll them windows down and you just fucking scream and sing along as loud as you can. And that is how we stay straight podcasting. We just yell at John. See, John? Fucking through line! Ah! The worst.
We took the long way around, but we did get through the through line. And on that note, the packet to pop is the one to do before we have a shot. So please pop that last packet.
Right. He's an emotional support idiot, but he's my emotional support idiot, folks. Can't trade him in. Wouldn't if I could. But if you heard of someone that takes back, let me know. I mean, I'm not interested, but I mean, I will investigate. I'm not a dumb buyer. You know what I mean? I keep my ear to the ground. I'm what they call a savvy man about town, a purchaser. They call me a Renaissance shopper. That's not it. Shh, quiet. Here we go. Shh, quiet.
0.2. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
John L. Peacock, my boy Pete. Heady words down the hatch.
Cheers, buddy. Bing, bing, bing.
Gal. Cheers, everybody. You're welcome for listening. Oh. Robert P, tell them about the short shorts.
Hey, folks, the short shorts are when John L. Peacock likes to take one source from one specific place. And that place could be one specific bathroom from one specific train station in Brooklyn. It could be from one specific website from a discredited university. It could be from one specific friend he made while riding the S train. It could be from the fever dreams of one John L. Peacock. But after he gives that statement, that one quote, that one headline, that one story, he'll set a timer, a clock, an infinite countdown, if you will, for 5 minutes. And once those 5 minutes are up, we will then cease to exist. Nope. Too dramatic. Nope. We will stop. Nope. I didn't even say we were talking. Oh, he'll say the headline. Then we will discuss said topic for 5 minutes, after which we will cease to exist. Nope. We will stop talking. But it's not going to be like we're going to cease to exist. There's not going to be like a button on our existence.
Like a rapture or anything.
Well, we'll have balloons if there is. John, grab the rope. Get more balloons. We have too much booze. Get more balloons.
Get to the shopper.
Fuck you, John. You got to jump. I'm not dropping booze. You got to jump. It's my rapture. Get your own booze balloon. I'm going to Jesus. It's my booze balloon.
And I invested in a booze cruise. Oh man.
Worst religious experience I've had. Jesus wasn't there. Balloons popped. Booze broke, as did spine. 1 star.
All right, I feel that's explanation enough. The headline of this one, you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready, John. Because I'm ready to meet my Lord and Savior, Booze Cruise Jesus, the my boy Pete in the sky with all the powers. I like to look at him as a more power. Shh, John. John. I like to look at him as more of a more powerful my boy Pete in the sky, all knowing, less.
Shall we?
Nope. Nope. Pretty much my boy Pete in the sky.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is actually a first for our short shorts because this is part 3 of the article. Kevin Spacey plays the devil in trailer for Italian indie thriller The Contract, set for Cairo Film Festival premiere. And so in part 1, we got through a sentence. In part 2, we talked about the movie. Do you want any recaps of either of those, my boy Pete?
I care nothing for the future. I care only for the past, but I want to hear about neither. Let's talk about the now.
Okay, so this is from Variety still. The House of Cards star's career imploded amid allegations of sexual misconduct in 2017, but he has since been found not liable in an October 2022 lawsuit brought by Star Trek Discovery actor Anthony Rapp, who I hate that they did that. I mean, he's a Broadway legend anyway, and was declared not guilty in a UK sexual assault trial in July 2023.
Mm-hmm.
In March, Spacey was back on U.S. movie screens with indie thriller Peter 5-8, also starring Rebecca De Mornay, which got mostly ignored by critics and marked Spacey's first leading role since being cleared in the London trial.
De Mornay. Count De Mornay.
I'm sorry, what?
Count De Mornay. It's Count De Mornay, you idiot.
Okay. It's Hedley Lamar. Paolucci's previous work would include action films All in One Day, which plays on Prime Video in Italy, horror crime movie Medium, and slasher horror Photoshock. He also served as a line producer in the much maligned flop Dracula 3D. The contract producers are Massimiliano. Nope, hold on. Massimiliano. Caroletti, and Sandro Massimo. Yeah, I mean that's probably what he goes by, but yeah, Sandro Lazzarini.
Jesus Christ.
Spacey returned.
That's what he goes by.
Oh, that was Team Entertainment's Sandro Lazzarini. So Spacey returned to acting after 2017 by playing a police detective in another Italian low-budget indie drama, The Man Who Drew God, directed by Franco Nero. He also had a voiceover role in Gene Fagliazzi's indie thriller Control.
Okay, this is a hell of a quote, John. Bruce going through all of the things he's done since he was cleared.
Yes, which is basically very low budget Italian indies, like made for movie style.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we have the idea. Yeah. So Okay.
Yeah,
That's the end of the quote.
that's the end of the article. Finally, after 3 weeks.
John, you always know how to end a party. Just rattling off names and dates, bud. You're a master manipulator. You took 3 weeks of my time to go through this. Did he? What I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your not only on this whole idea of this concept, but of what you think you're doing. Like, where do you get off doing this for 3 weeks of my time? Like, it's not our time, John. It's my time. Right? And you waste 5 minutes. You set an alarm. Like, oh, there's another 5. Hey, can't get those 5 back. So after 3 weeks, you've clocked in 15 minutes of wasting my precious moments. John, I believe there's small figurines they sell at Hallmark. Wasting my precious moments figurines. It's it's like me naked holding it. Well, I don't know. Every time I look at them, that's kind of me. So I'm pretty sure it's. But I'm saying, go to your local Hallmark, see if I'm right. Also, John, how dare you? Also, good on you, Kevin. Also, John, innocent until proven guilty in a court of Italian law, I believe is what they say.
Well, you know why London? Because he was the artistic director of the old Vic for several years, and they say he abused power with the young boys.
Well, John,
But that was what he was accused of. He has been found not guilty of that. I will.
exactly. And that's what I need you to remember, man. Like, same thing with the what's his face from Rick and Morty.
Harmon.
Yeah, like he couldn't be in season 3 and 4 and 5. He got dropped from Solar Opposites. He got all these things.
Is he coming back or not? Is it like, even
Kind of,
though
but not
illegally,
really. Like, his name is on it as a
co-creator,
yeah, his name's
right?
on it. Yeah,
But he's not able to do the voices anymore. So he
I don't know,
legally
John, because
cleared.
people like you are the problem with Kevin Spacey and Dan Harmon coming back. All of your what ifs and ifs. I'm saying, man, both of them found innocent. Both of them are having a hard time coming back. And you're like, well, because you're still doing the thing. John, I don't know, man. I'm not. Oh, you're laughing now. And those videos of you come out.
I posted them already. I'm fine.
No, but I mean,
I got ahead of the story.
No. I say when your internet comes up and your computer boots them and actually loads them. They've been uploading like it's like a fucking 8-bit process. It's going to take at least 17 more months. By that time, the story's going to break and you're fucked. No, I was posting. I swear to God, it's a computer thing.
Was it my fault?
Where's it? Where's his computer? Where's it? He's like, it's right here. It's fucking a 94 CompuServe. It's pretty fucked.
you know, I got
I dare you try and lock it.
I got a notice recently.
Folks, he gave to the defense They worked on it for 4 days. They couldn't unlock the shit out of it. It is fucked. Your Honor, Exhibit A, my client's an asshole. What kind of an idiot keeps this shit? We move for a mistrial on the fact that this guy's a fucking idiot. Yeah, we will take it and do advisement, and we do. Let's hear from the client first. Yep, that'll do it. Case dismissed. He's a fucking real asshole.
You know, I got a notification on my computer recently that said Windows 10 will no longer be supported in October of 2025. If you click here, we can tell you how to support you in your transition to. Oh, by the way, I can't do Windows 11 on this computer. It just won't allow it. So that's why I was saying it's like this computer is going to be completely unusable in October 2025. We're giving you a year. We're giving you a full year to figure this out, and we'll help you by selling you another computer. Good for that.
But if you don't want to, here's a link to how to turn your computer into a bird feeder. With a lovely fountain and a small running water feature. It will be beautiful and the birds will love it.
I'm just saying, Apple, the iPhones, like from 6 and before, you cannot use them anymore because they just like stopped being able. And now Microsoft's getting on board with that. So you know, they're like, how dare they?
Sure.
We're gonna do something.
You're an idiot. I don't know if you understand how technology works. A company cannot continue to support versions that are 10 years old and make new stuff. Like your R&D can't go for like tech support. You have 2 analysts who like, these are the 2 guys we pay like $25,000 a year to answer the call for John L. Peacock. Like, yeah, the Windows 9.1 is not booting up. My DOS 7.6. Yeah, well, I have a Linux system. I'm running my dot matrix printer drivers are not and they help you over and over and over stupidly for so many years. And like, hey man, hey bud, they have had enough of your bullshit as well. Like they're honestly like, hey bud, I didn't want to tell you this, but I actually called your computer company. I called your software providers. I called everyone in your life and I'm like, hey, we need to have a fucking intervention without this piece of shit here. And I said, let's put a timeline, a date stamp on his ability to be an asshole anymore. And they said, yeah, we should. Like, should we give him like a year? Like, that's for me. I was like, that's too long. They're like, let's go 2025. I'm like, fuck him. Number one. Like, well, what if we give him till March? I was like, you're good people. I see why you run companies. It was a good meeting. I'm glad he's in your life. We all hugged. We ate cookies, had coffee, smoked cigarettes, and left. And now, John, Piper has come home to roost. He's kicked the chickens out. The horses they've left the pasture, John. The children are all tucked in their snuggies with Ted. And Dad will be home and he's going to be like, fuck, who's Ted?
Who's Ted?
And I, with their mother, and she with a grin says, Ted is my brother. He came from the inn. He came, no room in the inn. See, John? Fucking religious.
All right, 2 things. 1, it's not until October of 2025. Ha ha ha. 2, I know there are companies that do that because I have a friend who has a record player from like the 70s, and they still service it.
That's not software, you idiot.
The records are not very hard, my friend.
Records are hardware. Technology is software. There's two different things.
So the record player is the software.
Anything. No, that is hard. Anything you can touch, anything that's physical, anything that is literally that you can physically touch is considered hardware. That you like, oh, I'm going to put in my motherboard. I'm going to put in my whatever, my computer. This is hardware. You're putting your shit in. I'm going to upload these drivers. This is software. I'm going to get this shit from the ether. I'm going to pull it in from the universe. This is software. This is what I'm putting into my hardware to make. This is the thing that I put on my. So there is no software on a record player. There is zero. That's the cool thing because it's all the high fidelity. It's all. There is no compression.
It's analog.
All analog. There's no compression.
No digital.
It's hardware. So your computer is all digital. Your laptop, you can't put in new.
I could touch my laptop. I'm touching it right now.
That's that.
Doop, doop, doop.
I beg of you.
That's hardware. You just said that's hardware.
Right. What is the thing that is not going to be supported in October of 2025?
Windows 10.
Your computer. Right, and that is the.
And I can't upload Windows 11.
What do we call it?
An operating system.
So what is that? Can you touch that?
Yeah, I'm touching the window right now.
Do you want to go on with the show, or do you want to play fucking an idiot?
All right. We just got to. I'm gonna say we don't normally.
You're literally not gonna now. Now you went this far. Like we're this far in. You're just like, all right, this is the thing, and yeah, fuck you, John. Yes, go on. Finish the show.
I'm going on with the show. I didn't have to tell you. I'm just doing. Yeah, pop those 2 packets, and then we're gonna do our final segment.
Plugged in. Perfect. Now we can't talk. John? I have a lot of things to say. Call this my moment of catharsis. Call this the moment I get a lot of shit off my chest. Let me clear my throat. Oof. John.
Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. I'm coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you gotta go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. It's a last goddamn time. I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is that's up tempo, and I gotta talk about a fucking dog dying.
Casey, I've never felt closer to you in my life. Thoughts and prayers, my friend.
Hardware, software. Hardware, software.
Third base.
Where?
All right, John. Now's the time on Two-Sided Pod where we all get very serious. We all have a reflection, right?
Yep.
And we have the serious segment.
And we have a shot.
Oof. Ooh. It seems like bad ideas. Bad ideas. Two-sided. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's right, folks. Get your bad idea. Nailed it.
Cheers, buddy.
Pink, pink, pink.
Cow. Because we're going to talk about sovereign states and the requirements to become one.
All right, here's the deal. I'm okay with this. All right. And most of you people will say, why? Why are you okay with this? I normally wouldn't be, right? Who cares? Why would it matter to us? But I will tell you why. Because when we have our compound, as we call it, the garden, the retreat, the oasis, the station,
the residency
for short, the residency. We call it the umlaut, but it's only just 2 dots. Where you going?
The middle one's missing, so they're kind of a little separate.
100%. What's your zip code? We're umlaut, P.O. Box. Also umlaut because we're our own fucking state. There's a lot of art. Very hard to read Braille in this. Like, where do you guys live? I'm not sure.
These just feel like incomplete umlauts.
Are you guys Dutch? You guys are fucking Dutch, right? We are big in the blind community in the Netherlands. Huge. In the sight impaired in Amsterdam. Huge. I tell you what. It's bicycles, tulips, weed, blind people into two-sided
canal
and umlauts. Canals. Yeah, it's like in that order. Like last I heard, there was a tour. Look it up. All right, John, let's go.
All right. For any territory to be considered a state, a sovereign state, it needs to meet 4 criteria according to international law. Do you know the 4?
They have to have a structure of government.
Yes.
They have to have their own currency.
Yes.
Monetary
in a form.
System of monetary trade. Some sort of right? Would that be a second one?
Yeah. So yeah, that was much. I'm gonna just make sure.
All right, then put another finger up. Then
the ability to enter into relations with other states. Yeah. So
yes, they have to have a creed or a motto.
Not necessarily.
No. They have to have a national. It's a national something. It's a national. It's not a religion.
Think less software. You already said government. Think less software and more hardware. Hardware, tangible things.
They have to have structural buildings to have a public gathering space and residences.
Huh? Can you make that more general? Maybe I think
towns buildings.
So
a city, a domicile, a structure, a house, a building.
Okay. No. Why would? Hey, in order to become a sovereign nation, you need a building.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird fucking world we live in, John. I'm just trying to figure out my way through it, bud.
Okay, remove all the cities. Remove all the buildings from a city. What's left?
Land.
Yes.
Yes. One of these days, John, I want you to picture me on the edge of a mountain holding you up above my head and say, John, one day, all of this land will be yours. Ha, the two sides, John L. Peacock, fuck your couch, yeah. My boy Pete gives it to you. Hey, now look out for the land pollen. Okay, no, but all right, so land. You need land.
A defined territory. Yes.
A defined territory. You need space. Vast tracts of land.
So they're not huge. They're more vast.
Right. Vast tracts of land.
Splayed tracts of land. Okay, so yes, defined territory, government, ability to enter relations with other states, which is like a currency that is recognized by them. And then what goes into that?
Well, it's government officials, right?
Government is government officials.
A national anthem. A favorite sexual position.
Less software, more hardware. Tangible. If there's no building.
A favorite sexual position.
You're wrong, but I just wanted to give that to you because.
Okay. Well, the whole thing is
buildings are not needed.
We can convince more people to come over if we're in the missionary position. No one likes it. No one likes it.
We're not talking about cults anymore. We're talking about.
John, can I get some jokes in here? Is this a fucking show about how we secede, or is it a show about fucking ha-has and ho-hos? All right, John, let's get back to it. We're only going to do missionary for our back cert from now on. We're not going to try and we're going to make a national fucking thing about it. Whatever. Go ahead. This is bullshit.
All right, so we already established that no buildings are needed, technically. Just to define
these buildings.
But what else would go into this defined territory that's hardware, tangible, not just like anthems or whatever?
People.
Yes. A settled population.
Right. And with those people, what do they bring, John?
Sexual positions.
Damn straight they do. And that's how you're going to make your money. Here we go. It's the local sedation calendar of the Kama Sutra. That's right, folks. All your sexual positions brought to you from that little state in Idaho. Not Idaho. It's the one called the two-sided pod. That's right.
Ideological purity. That's right.
All right. Welcome to the cult. Come over here. Pick your position and pick a partner and pose for a picture. What? That's part of the joining ceremony. Ooh, hanging monkey, hidden dragon. That's a nice one. Smile for the camera.
So, nice alliteration.
Thanks, bud. You think I couldn't do it? You think this is deep in the show? You think I'm? That's what I'm saying. My windows are open and scream, "Hey, I won't get alone." I just yell at the screen.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. These were so those four criteria were originally set out in the 1933 Montevideo. Montevideo.
Come on, bud.
Montevideo.
Right. It was a VHS in 1933. Fair enough. Anyway.
Montevideo Convention on Rights and Duties of States. So these are the benchmarks used by the UN when judging whether to admit a new member.
So it's a UN. It's how the UN decides what a independent nation is based on. These are the criteria for an independent nation.
Yes.
So you can secede. Technically, you can try and secede from the Union, but you'd have to assuage the onslaught of all the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, John. To laugh, to cry, no more.
So these are the four baselines, but the main and international community, the main entities are sovereign states. There are some outliers, but these are states that are recognized as their own thing. The United States, Canada. Well, Canada's not fully. It's weird. Never mind. That was a bad example. Anyway, but it's because it's a little murky. Under the international law, these states have inherent rights and obligations, but they're not easily defined. State typically can choose its form of government, can typically choose its form of government, make laws that promote its interests and provide services to its population, exercise jurisdiction over its territory, and have equal legal standing with other states. And also the big thing is to use self-defense against armed attacks. So no matter how small Luxembourg or how big Russia, China it is, they have the same rights under international law once they are recognized as a sovereign state.
Vatican City.
Uh-huh. There you go. How big is Vatican City? The country
bigger.
of Vatican City, which is in the city of Rome.
John, all your words make us tired. We need no more of them. We sleep, perchance to dream, my good friend, but no more we need. No more indeed. John, continue on. Tell us of the states of the sovereigns. Tell us more.
So do you know the area within Copenhagen, or Copenhagen, as we say it in English?
Or Copenhagen, as they say.
In
Or if you're
Denmark.
local, then you're Dugan. John, you don't need to make numerous pronunciations. Just say Copenhagen and be a fucking
Copenhagen,
normal human
Denmark.
being. Oh, there you go.
You know the autonomous...
I bet you're one of the people that says burrito.
I do not.
Can I get a taco? Burrito?
No.
Tortilla? It's like a tortilla salsa. Hey, man, just order like a fucking ginger
Salsa?
on the streets.
I mean, salsa, you kind of said it as you normally would. You just slowed it down.
No.
Salsa.
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 Give me a green salsa, tortilla, tortilla. See that now I am like, no. John, here's the deal.
Give me a number 3, thanks.
You don't take card.
You have an ATM?
That's mine.
The fees.
Fair enough. Go.
So, it's called Christiania, and it is an anarchistic, autonomous location that the city and state of Copenhagen and Denmark, respectively, recognize as its own entity, but because they are an anarchistic the collective, they have not applied to be a sovereign nation, but they are basically like Vatican City in Rome.
Within the boundaries of Denmark, Copenhagen.
Yes, they're fully recognized there.
But outsiders, they're just like, oh, you're another city within Europe. You're
just an area within Copenhagen, because they're like in the middle, just like Vatican City.
That's awesome. What do they do, John? Do they have like blood sport? Do they are they cannibals? Do they
the last time I was there,
really good crafts?
They do. Yes, no to the first 2. Yes to the last one. Really good crafts.
That's some bullshit. I'll be honest. you're wasting your autonomy on some bullshit.
So weed is legal there where it's not legal in the rest of Denmark, the last time I was there?
Cool.
You're saying be...
Go ahead. Keep going.
But they have posted suggestions of what will not get you removed because they're not necessarily laws, but no hard drugs.
I just learned that hard drugs are not what I think hard drugs are.
What do you mean?
There's a whole ad campaign in California now that says like fentanyl's everywhere. And it's not just in the party drugs, like uh like uh like MDMA and cocaine. It's in the hard drugs too. Like wait, MDMA and cocaine aren't hard drugs? Huh. You know what, Mom? I am doing okay in life. Allegedly.
That's for his phone. Hey, did they define what the hard drugs are?
I don't know, but the commercial made me feel good about my choices. That's a lie. You guys.
They did make you feel good about your choices.
It did. It made me feel bad. I was like, we got to call our connect.
You were charging me more because you were calling it hard. Come on.
Oh, John. Whatever will we do with you?
So the Montevideo Convention of 1933 also defined what a dissolution of a state is. And there are four different...
I can tell you the disillusionment of this state, John, right here. I'm disillusioned with the state of our relationship and your talk on the disillusion on this topic. Yep.
Involuntary annexation by another state, I believe, created the dissolution of this autonomous communal, because I've been involuntarily annexing the state of my boy Pete.
What you mean is Sudetenland.
Yes.
Sudetenland. Folks, if you like World War II humor, you'll love Sudetenland. Check your bingo cards. Boo.
A merger with another state is more on equal terms.
Oh, that's like when two states fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
When worlds collide. Oh, that's not good. Oh.
What did you do?
Keep going, man.
Did you
Nothing.
forget to put water in there?
No. Yeah, I put cocktail and cocktail. Two cocktails don't make a right. Go like let's go ahead and empower you to power through this, because we're talking about all the rights and regulations of things, and I truly don't care.
Okay. This is the nitty gritty, right? Yeah. So I'll just finish these two. Voluntary absorption into another state, so that's a bigger state. And the smaller state's like, yeah, I'll go in. And then division 100%. Into multiple states.
Right.
%?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll work through it. Like year 4, we're going to hit our stride and how these things work. Here's the last two. Let me just rattle them off back to back and not give any breath anywhere in between. Oh, there's the first one. Oh, that's an idea. Fuck you. Steamrolling into 2. Bang. Any ideas? Solid? Good? Yep. 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 Like peanut butter and
Burritos. The voluntary absorption into another state, so a bigger one and the smaller one says, yeah, I'll go in.
you're going back now?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
John, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the actual baby Jesus fuck are you doing? Like, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. I thought you were going to do like, yeah, here's the absorption. And then here's the one of the dissolution into the many. And like, okay, yeah, I'm moving on and we're moving on. Because I was going to make a joke, boom, make a joke, boom, and we're going to move on. You're like, oh no, we're going to make it. No, you, me, no. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back and I'll start defining all the things instead of being precise and divisive like I thought you were going to be. John, we're moving on. Absorption is when you fucking breathe out and it is going to hurt you a little. You whistle. It's, trust me, you're going to need to, you're going to hurt. But trust me, you're going to love it. I'm going to get you.
And the division into multiple smaller states.
That is when what they say on 4th of July, they say, hey folks, this is a no fireworks state. No poppers, no screamers, no laughers, no uppers, no dammers. No, those are the ones that look like beavers and they build a wall and they explode. It's horrible. We've seen many accidents. And you're in that state and you like, I'm gonna do this thing. Look, I'm gonna throw it, and it blows your hand of one state of a hand into many states of all said pieces of said hand. They're autonomous now. They live on their own. They have their own backstory, and they move on with their lives. I'm not sure how amputation works. I'll be honest. I don't. I black out when I see blood. John, could you imagine? so dumb. So dumb. Okay, sorry. Go. Shh, quiet. Cocktail. Don't mind if I do.
So when part of a state has broken away and sought to form its own state, another state may wait longer to recognize the breakaway territory as a sovereign state, and promptly recognizing a breakaway could be viewed as interfering with the internal affairs of the original state. So that would violate international laws, and this is the recognition of breakaway states.
Well, there he goes down the lane. Look at that state go. He's getting away. That's a 20. That's a 10. That's a 5. Oh, he's going to go all the way. Yes, I recognize him. Oh, he's been recognized as a state. The crowd goes wild. Nato says, yes, there he is. What a state he was. All right.
Yeah, like in a small, undefined area of ideological purity.
There we were, a small state of ideological purity, knowing nothing more, expecting nothing less. And then we broke away. In a time when people were broken. Don't do that. You're broken. Don't be ideological. When people couldn't say ideological, well, what was that word? John, say it now.
I-E.
Can't even do it now. Dreams were made. Ideas were broken and states seceded. This is the dream, the story of the secession.
So, to recap, there are 4 steps that just need to happen for a sovereign state to
It's
occur.
a loaf of bread, stick of butter, carton of milk. Look, I remembered.
Make sure you're eligible. Those 4 minimal.
Oh, sorry. Mea culpa. Rizzo, frizzo,
Uh-huh.
caprizzo, papitizzo. I only know put the rice in and fry it, and then you put. I don't know. If anyone knows the Italian way to make the risotto, pipe in now. Only not the fucking step. The fucking rizzo, frizzo, papizzo, capitizzo. Shh, quiet. Keep going, John. Tell us about the recap. Tell us what you just told us. We're all still ears. We're additionally in ears.
Right. So this is okay. These are the 4 steps to become. This is not a full recap. This is okay. What's the recap of what? How are you eligible? What are the 4 things for that? That's step 1. Make sure you're eligible.
Right. Yep.
Right. 2, declare your independence. That's what Christianity has done, but not been recognized by the international community, which is number 3. And 4, join the UN. You do that, become a sovereign nation, a sovereign state.
Yeah, but a sovereign state, but you can secede, you can become your own state, because a sovereign state, UN, they're picky motherfuckers. They're like girls of the prom, John. I've tried to join the UN a few times. I've gone in my best Sunday garb, John, and I have tantalized a few of the delegates, as they would say. But alas, it was for naught. I am still not a sovereign nation. But John, John, if you will, John, if you will, shall we speak of sovereign nations? Shall we speak of secession? I feel like we shall speak of these things no more. No, I disagree. Sorry, I was taking myself down a road where I should have been silenced, but I'm going to continue. Yep. Nope. I'm going to throw it back to you. Yep. I disagree. I'm only getting myself into trouble. John, back to you, my friend.
All right.
You in the Thunderdome.
To wrap this all up, to finish it off, if you want to become a part of the UN, which is the officially recognized sovereign states, all you have to do, according to the UN rules, is write a letter to the Secretary General requesting membership. These letters are remarkably short and simple. The successful application of Montenegro, which is the United Nations' most recent member, was 3 pages long, and each page was not even full. So all you have to do is you can mail your application to Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General, the United Nations, First Avenue at 46th Street, New York, New York, 10017.
And if you want to forward it to us, we'll send it in a package. We're at twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWOsidedpod@gmail.com. We'll print them, we'll stamp them, address them, and forward them to the Secretary General. Ain't that right, John?
Oh, that's very, very right. The sources for this episode of Two Sided have been the first segment, the Hein Online blog, study.com, the Penn Today and the New Yorker. The second segment, foreignpolicy.com, the U.S. Congress, justia.com, and the London School of Economics and Political Science. And, of course, the short was Variety for the third week in a row.
This is, John, are you trying to make me learn things? I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of you trying to fucking... I know you want me to say... No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give you a stand and deliver at best. Your Jaime Escalante at best. I'm not going to give you an "Oh Captain, My Captain" reference, but yeah, the amount of teaching you try to do in a funny way that you just yell facts at me, I don't like it. I'm an angry student, and I won't stand for it much longer. I hope this semester ends in a travesty. My sources were my day-to-day life for the last week, the ups, the downs, the dealings with John L. Peacock. Bro, I'm doing a monologue here. Have some goddamn courtesy. Stop. And variety.
Well, now it's time for your favorite game and mine. My boy Pete, what's the through line?
Oh, now you have time to stop and talk, John? Now you got a little time to stop chugging on fucking resin bowls, you fucking animal. Ugh. Stop it.
I got it.
No, you have nothing.
It was clogged, man. It was clogged.
Story of my life, bro. It's on my family crest. It says, don't touch it, you'll get it greasy. And also, it's clogged. To the big hitters in my family crest. John, here's the deal, bud. Through lines. I don't like them much. I play them every week. I'm pretty sure I get them every time. Let's go through the segments, shall we? And let's figure out if we can, if we will, if we won't, doesn't matter. This through line. Segment number 1.
That would be cults.
The thing everybody loves, not the football team. Segment 2.
The short is the last segment of the article about Kevin Spacey's starring role as the devil in the indie terror film of Italy.
Jesus
The Contract.
Christ, I don't know what you want me to have the takeaway. Let's try it again.
Segment 3.
Bud?
Yeah.
Bud, let's go through this. So it's segment 1 is cults. Segment 2 is Kevin Spacey's movie, The Dracula, the thing that he was... Kevin Spacey. Segment 3.
Independent States. Sovereign States.
Sovereign 3. Okay.
3.
Roger, are you calling from a walkie-talkie? Roger, Marco Polo, fish out of water? No fish! Ah! It's way too late to be this hammered. Nope, it's just this right time to be this hammered. John! All right, fair enough. So we got, here we go. Folks, shh, we got, oh, I got it already. If you don't have it, you're all a bunch of idiots. And that's what we call the PD boys. All right, shh, quiet, here we go. Cults, The Contract, Sovereign States, and
that's it.
My Disdain for You. right? So the four line, the through 4 line,
2, 3, 4 line, yes.
2, 3, 4 line. We gotta do them. Come on, we gotta do them. 5, 6, 7, 8. Big hands, jazz hands. Show it, boys. Sell them. Fucking Sean. This guy. No. I will say. Yeah, no, Colts contract. Fucking you sell your soul. You sleep in the bed you made. Yep. I was gonna throw in bootstraps, so there's no place for bootstraps in this one. There's no bootstraps when you made this bed. Contracts are contracts, Colts are Colts. And getting out of a podcast with John L. Peacock, everybody's fucked. Tell him, Kevin Spacey. See? Oh, you can be a sovereign state, but none shall pass.
That's right, my boy Pete. We now have blueprints to move forward with confidence.
Right, John. Can't wait for year 4.
Well, as we're getting out of here and marching ever on to year 4, my boy Pete, is there anything from this episode you'd like to take a second glance at, a second look, a second thought, a second opinion? This is Pete's Retraction Corner.
A couple things on this one. Number one, I'll be honest, I don't know if people noticed, I pre-gamed a little too hard. I'm not doing balance well.
It's a little tough. Yeah, some people say it's tough. I don't know.
Anyway, we're going to get there, folks. Thoughts and prayers, that's all we need from you. Also, emails from everyone at twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO-sidedpod@gmail.com. Also, your mother's maiden name and the last 4 digits of your social security. If you can include those in your email. Also, a list of your hopes, fears, dreams, and ambitions. Folks, looking for hopes, fears, dreams, and ambitions. There's a maiden name, social security, poster, your first pet's dog's name. If your dog had a pet, what was its name? I believe that tracks. I don't know. I don't know what kind of neighborhood you grew up in. Fuck your couch, John. I'm just asking questions. Oh, what were we talking about?
What you regret?
Retractions. Yes. I believe I'm going to go with the last 45 seconds. Final answer, 45 seconds.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We have our open chat show continuing for those listening live on the Stereo app or watching on YouTube. So if you are here now, regardless of the platform, stick around. And if you are hearing this later and want to join us in the green room for after show wind downs or want to throw some topics out there, email twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO, sidedpod@gmail.com. Cheers, Pete. And that's a wrap for tonight.
Sorry, John. Yeah, I wasn't shaking my head at you. I was just shaking my head at the universe. Cheers, buddy. Bing, bing, bing.
Cheers. Look out. I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm my boy Pete in Southern California.
And this was our show. You can eavesdrop wherever you get your podcasts and even join us live, both on our YouTube channel, handled at two-sidedpod, all one word, and the Stereo app every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, as we talk about the two sides of life, the serious and the fun. Here on Two-Sided. Love you, Pete.
Hey, John. Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys
Radio
and
app every
girls, children of
Tuesday,
all
8 p.m.
ages,
Pacific,
that is
11 p.m.
right. We are
Eastern,
now
as we talk
goddamn
about the two sides of
officially in
life,
the
the
green
serious
room.
and the fun. Here on Two
That's
Sided.
right, where your hopes, dreams, and all your wishes can come true.
John.
We don't believe in enunciation. We don't believe in words. We believe in the fact that Hokum Phonics didn't really work for us. All right, folks, we're too deep to be this far gone, but apparently we got some messages here. John, are you good to play? Are you gentlemen? Boys
Radio app
girls,
every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
ages,
Pacific,
that is
11
right.
p.m.
We are
Eastern,
now
as we talk
goddamn
about the two sides of
officially
life,
in the green
the
room.
serious and the fun. Here on Two
That's
Sided.
right, where your hopes, dreams, and all your wishes can come true.
John.
We don't believe in enunciation. We don't believe in words.
Another
We
player.
believe in
You want to love me in the morning.
the fact that Hokum Phonics didn't really work for us. All right, folks.
Another
We're
player.
too deep.
You love me in the morning.
It's not it either. Gone. But all right, John, don't leave a message. Just come in. You're already doing it. This fucking guy. Like a beast. Like a fart in church. Yeah, I'm so ready. Yeah. I said, yeah, I'm ready. Hey, give me the star.
If you're gonna have two sides, why the fuck would you choose this one? Oh, Siri, you radio! It's time to celebrate Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah. To celebrate Hanukkah. We're live right now with these two guys on the Two-Sided Podcast. You guys have a motherfucking great evening. You guys have a great motherfucking Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's Eve. Oh, Siri, go! Rudy, go! Oh! Put on your yarmulke. It's time to celebrate Hanukkah. Oh, Siri, go! Radio. Love you guys. Radio.
Go ahead, love you, Greg. I want Greg in the think tank. I think we need to keep musical instruments outside, but I feel like you're in the think tank. Like, you're someone I want close to the, yes, is that or is that not? Yes, why is that funny? Yes, show it. Pussy. Oh shit, delicious. Oh shit.
A container of milk, and a stick of butter. If you can't remember, I'll write it down for you. That's okay, Mommy. I won't forget. I'll remember. Local brown, a container of milk, and a stick of butter. Local brown, a container of milk, and a stick of butter.
Girl, I'm so glad you got that. Ugh, I'm so glad you got that.
My two favorite podcasters, John Pete and my boy Pete.
Yeah.
What it do?
How you
Look,
doing?
up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, there's some weird shit flying around the skies in New Jersey. I'm back in the corner flying planes.
Well, I'll be honest. It is New Jersey. What are you gonna do? Logan, it's New Jersey. I'm not saying bad things about New Jersey. Oh shit! You see what the Mets just did? 700 million. That's some bullshit. Can a brother get a spare change? That's some bullshit. Bootstrap? More like boostrap. Boutros, peacock, My boy Pinochet. Drink to keep from killing us. Folks, if you like the old humor of I would prefer pull my boy Pete. How about that one? There's no such thing as a me in a dictatorship. Dub, that's great. All right, fair enough. Sorry, I'm back. I've been looking around. I've been looking at the phone. I've been doing all things. Let's get to know each other. Let's figure this out, right? It's just the two of us. You know, the two-sided. We have a live YouTube channel that is currently going that I need to look at, which is crazy. And then just answer some questions, right? Because I see Julie's here. Julie, it's good to see you, darling. Anyone in the stereo streets would click that link above your head. Wow, man, I'm having a hard time. Not especially hard, but just intellectually challenging. You know what I mean? Fair enough. I need yeah. Yes.
Look, I don't know what kind of psychic grab ass you're up to, but take a shot already.
All right. Here's the deal, John. I don't come here often. I don't come here regularly. I don't come here willingly, but I do come here. Watch your feet. But I'm gonna tell you this: I do appreciate the fact that people.
Are you back?
Yeah, you appreciate the fact that people
are so malleable. Nope, that's not it. Predictable. Nope. Fragile.
Oh. I thought we were going to say something else.
No, it puts lotion on its skin, or else it gets the
burrito
hose. Are we going to keep? They're getting so many burritos down there. They say, no, we're not going to put lotion on. And then John throws burritos down there. Of course, I wouldn't put lotion on either. These are delicious burritos. John, you are fucking this whole thing up.
Just call me princess.
Okay. Please tell me you're not feeding Princess burritos too. This is bullshit.
Oh, I had to come on because Dub called you out not once but twice about not doing a shot. He's upset. I don't want upset.
No, I have. I'm trying. I just. Yeah, John. Through lines. I'm against them. I don't like them. I don't want them. What I need, John, I need to take my advice. I need to roll my window down and I need to yell my way through this podcast, John, because why? If you sound proud enough, if you sound confident enough, if you sound like you don't give a shit, John, you can make your way in this world. And John, that's what the That's what the people want. John, that's what the people need. That's what the people deserve. John, what we're going to do, we're going to raise our glasses, John. We're going to raise our shots. We're going to hold them up high, John. Where we're going to hold them high, just like we are, right above our chests, but just below our breastbones, mainly in the subcockal regions, maybe in the near the aorta. Nope, don't stop showing your shirt off. Nobody likes that. Anybody, raise your glass. Study your physiology. Cheers, everybody. Bing, bing, bing. Bing,
Wow.
bing.
Thanks for listening, guys. Mention and not gender, of course.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. All right, let's. Hey, how about this? Let's talk about something that you just make me angry about when we just talk about things and like, hey, man, this is what the two sides is about. You know who I am. You know what I'm about, and I support. I'm 100% hetero. Just all.
Oh man, baby, it's cis male. Yeah,
but I support everything and everyone.
Right.
And I'm all about. I'll go to gay pride. I will go, dude. I grew up in theater. I'm with it. So like, cool, like great. I love it. Like, I treat literally, as long as you're not fucking up my day to day and you're not bringing cops to my house, I don't go fuck what you do. If your music's down,
doing that to other people, right? You're also like, you don't like that people doing that to anyone, right? Yeah,
anyone.
So not
like,
just
it's
you,
a thing.
right?
It's like just people being people, just being right. Like, and some. I don't care who you are, where you are, how you are, and the whole thing of
Right. So it's like no kink shame. No, as long as you're not messing my world up or other people's world up in a bad way, whatever you do, you don't care about. You don't judge. You don't be like, it's like, yeah,
no, but
it's not my bedroom.
Yeah, but I was gonna yell at you for something. I forgot what the thing was. I derailed myself on that. Dude, I am smoking way too much weed.
You should drink some more to clear the cobwebs out from all the weed.
Like, this is these last 3 weeks, bro. Green room realism. It's not real because it's in the green room. Holy shit. Like, it's
okay. So I said,
no, read the transcript, John.
I am okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. The actual notes are, John Peacock says, thanks for listening, you guys. And I mean that in a non-gendered way. And then
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And I mean that in a non-gender way. You make everything so fucking weird. Like, you're one of the people, like, and I mean that. You don't have to say non-gendered way. You just have, like, hey man, thanks. I mean that. If someone you are assuming that someone heard you say, thanks everybody.
Or thanks, like, guys. Right.
Thanks, guys. Right? You heard thanks, guys. And you in your mind thought about it. And like, someone was like, they're gendering me. And this is a thing. Like, I'm with it. I appreciate it. I'm with you. I get it. That's what people do. They did that on Survivor. Jeff Probst did that. Because he said for 24 seasons, 22 seasons, 21. It was 22 seasons. Come on in, guys. When they do the challenge for the reward challenge. But then they did, oh, does that make people uncomfortable? Like, some people, like, you know what? It kind of does. So he's like, never saying it again. Moving forward, John, we're at season 46, 47, 47,
I think. Yeah.
Oof. It's delightful. It's lovely. It is. If anyone has a connection to Jeff Probst, I'm just gonna throw it out in the universe. I read The Secret. I'll be honest. I read The Secret, and I just need someone. I don't need to be on Survivor. I want to be. I don't need to be, but I just want Jeff Probst to call me. Hey, man, you're doing good. Come on in, he'll say. He didn't even misgender anyone in this bullshit. And I was like, I don't even care.
Couple of people
I will
at
have you
my
know,
bar.
bro.
Yeah,
No,
go.
fuck you, bro. I will have you know the very first live broadcast everything we ever did, where we didn't know what we're doing. Like, oh, here we stood in my friend Jen's kitchen, and the camera's on, and John,
Thanksgiving.
we're like, hey, what's up? And John's like, we're two hetero cis males. I'm like, is this a? It made me so uncomfortable that you were fucking. It was like a weird fuck off dating show. Like, I feel uncomfortable being part of everything that is happening. And every time you do that, I'm like, dude, I'm with you, man. But it's like, get the fuck off me. Like, fuck. Get the fuck off me. Jesus.
Well, okay. All right. Well,
Hey,
the
man.
whole
Hey, I'm cool, but get the fuck off me.
non-gendered, that's okay. So I got a purse, and some people are like, oh, that's your purse. Do you ever call, like, dude who has a bag, you're like, hey, that's your purse? Because purses are not gendered. In fact, the first people to ever have purses, because the others weren't allowed, were men coined purses, because women couldn't have property or money. And still, there's this weird thing of like, hey, that's a cool purse. Like, it's not a purse. That's not a thing. It's non-gendered.
Right. I feel like if this was if we were in the temple, John, you're trying to justify why you're a coin trader. Like you're a methinks he doth protest too much. Would you? Hey, everybody! I got a whole bag full of satchel of ducats here. Ducats of ducats of ducats a go. Buying stuff, getting stuff, selling stuff. Oh, look at the table turnover. John L. Peacock takes his bags of ducats and walks away.
Bring your coin purses right on up. Hey, Rube. The large print giveth, the small print taketh away. Come on down.
100%. I believe that was in first Peacockians 129.
We get our own books, right? You need a 12?
Oh, bro. We definitely get our own
books. We also get our own packets of pop. Pop that packet there, my boy Pete.
Well, before you go, I want to say, I'm going to read from first and second, my boy Pete's. But you know what? We don't have time. We're going to go right into it. I'm going to read second, my boy Pete, 17 verse 4. Though they come unto us, though they say, fuck their couches every day. Pretty good book, John. Look it up.
Amen.
All right, I'm looking around. I guess it's up to me. Let's just get it out in the open. You know, and we know that this has always been an authoritarian regime, masquerading as a benevolent dictatorship with options, two sides, if you will. Stop the ruse. It's been oppressive. It's paranoid. It's tense. There's downsides too. Baby Doc Peacock Duvalier, my boy Arlene. Long live two-sided. Happy anniversary. Take a shot.
And there's downsides too. John, I don't know if you caught that, bud.
Oh, there were bad sides too. Oh, there were bad sides too.
Yeah. Or the paranoia. I think, Dub, you forgot. Disrespectful, tardy, irreverent, cocksure, headstrong, full of piss and vinegar, Italian dressing, Russian dressing, and chunky ranch. Oh, no, we're out of chunky ranch. We only have creamy Italian.
You forgot Lazy by Boy Pete. You forgot Lazy.
Sorry, I was too distracted about the dressings. Oh, yeah, we should do a shot. But also, you guys, to be honest, most of the dressings are expired. I would only go with the oil and vinegar if I were you.
Little salt and pepper on top of it. Perfect.
Yeah. Don't mind if I do, John. We have to have a fucking safety meeting. We have to get the meeting of the minds of like where the show is going, like of who we are and what we're doing. Like, man, I know exactly who I am, of like how crazy to go. But like my crazy, I feel like is changing. And I'm like, I don't know if this crazy fits this show anymore. So I'm like kind of
There's
like
less vitriol, more just like, you know.
no. John, there's going to be a lot of vitriol, but it's going to be about like, it's going to be aggressively stay off my lawn. It's going to be like, these motherfuckers don't know how good they had it. Back in my day, we didn't even have memes. We just had fucking, we egged people's houses and toilet paper. Like, and now you're wearing fucking orthopedic shoes, John? What the fuck? Man, now you're not partying. Now you're an alcoholic. Look at your gout. Who has gout? You got gout. I don't. But I'm saying, I'm looking, and you got gout, and you got gout. Everybody got gout. John,
Look under your chairs. You all got gout.
Sorry. One of you has a mogwai. I don't even know why. Because it's Christmas? Probably. Don't get it wet. That's all I'm saying. But hear me out, John. I've had like these existential, like these, when you have these moments, these brushes with reality, right?
Yeah.
That make you think about things in a different way, right? I'm still who I am. But it's like it's throwing me for a loop where I'm still funny as fuck, but like, hey man, but maybe I'm funny on a fucking where's your third eye away? No, that's not it. Maybe you've just been drinking too much. I don't know. But John, I think I'm giving up drinking for Lent.
Oh.
No. Sorry. I said that wrong. I'm gonna stop eating lentils and keep drinking.
You know what Lent is?
Well, do you know what lentils are?
I do. I make a good lentil soup. Do you want
Gross.
one during Lent?
Nope. I'm giving them up. I just told you, John. Do you not listen to me? All legumes are out. All legumes out of my life. I say to myself, I look in the mirror every day. No, John, where's your mouth?
How can you be part of the peanut gallery if all legumes are out?
Well, if it makes it any better, I'm gonna banish all root vegetables as well.
Okay. Okay. vegetables, and I just don't want to go back into it. So,
A
little hard for me.
Well, no, I understand. If you don't address your cavities, you get a root vegetable. Jesus Christ, John. What am I doing with my life? What am I? Like on. All right, let's shake it up. Everybody, hey. Let me ask you this. I see Dub has a. Shh, here we go. Watch this. Perfect.
That's all we needed. So
question. What do we do? What is, oh, you tried to jump in. That's horrible. Tell me about, here's the jump off point. Here's a good one. Tell me about, John, tell me about your most memorable, we're in the holiday season, right? Tell me the most memorable holiday experience, either Thanksgiving or Christmas. I would prefer Thanksgiving because there's a lot of lights in my neighborhood and I don't like to fucking stop a train of thought and go backwards on fucking cornucopias and bull that shit. So you know what I mean? Probably you don't, because I don't either.
I think you're digging into me from the show, but maybe not. Maybe I'm not sure if you remember that or not. You either made a great callback or just not. I have a very memorable St. Patrick's Day, which I spent in Southern California with a couple of friends, and not ended the night, but towards the end of the night, we climbed a couple of statue of brothers. You started the something, I don't know, and adorned them with some St. Patty caps and took some pictures. That's the most memory I have from that night because that's the one that had the picture. But I remember having a great time.
You're thinking about the Firenze, and you adorned the statue of David, and you were arrested shortly thereafter. John, good intent, wrong country. The answer is no.
All right.
Moving on.
Well, Thanksgiving, it would be going. So a tradition of my family is to, for the celebration of kind of thankfulness in America, we leave with America and we go down to Mexico. And
wait, whoa. Let me stop you there. You said this is now Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, so Thanksgiving, this is what your memory of Thanksgiving is.
Yes.
I know you do this for New Year's and Christmas now.
Right. This is a little bit back.
Okay. All right.
The one that I remember as because this happened for years in my childhood, and so the one you said Juan. I'm not going to say, oh, we generally did that. Okay, we did that. They'd have shrimp. I'd get carne asada tacos. But that was like a general thing. We'd leave America, go down to Mexico, and back when I was a kid, there was no actual electricity in the area where we were. So we all had generators. And for our family, it was like the generator goes until it stops, and that's when everyone goes to bed. Family meal, shrimp for them, a couple of tacos for me, and a tamale. And it was Uno. We're playing Uno. And then we did this. I always thought it was called Genius, but it's called Guinness. Getting it? The Trivial Pursuit. The version of Trivial Pursuit from a while ago. We just would read the cards to each other and like, hey, what's this? Or I do know. And then the lights went out, and we wanted to stay up a little longer, so we got out the kerosene lanterns and kept on. We actually went outside for that, smartly enough, out of the trailer house that we were saying, and kept playing a little longer. And I'm the youngest. Everyone knows that. Anyone who listens to the show knows I'm the youngest of six. And it was the first time that I ever felt a connection with my older siblings. Not just the one closest to me, but several years older.
Do you think you're still good at Trivial Pursuit?
The one we have in Mexico, for sure, because I've played that for decades. The Genius. I'm dyslexic, so I always thought it was Genius, but I know it's not, and I actually don't quite know what it is. But it's that version, that edition of Trivial Pursuit.
Right. Every beer drinker knows that's a good.
That every what? Say that one more time.
Nope, we're never. Mea culpa.
What is yours?
I would say Thanksgiving would be. I drove up to Monterey with I drove to Monterey and met my parents. They drove down from Sacramento.
Yep.
And we stayed in a hotel, got rooms next door to each other. Next day we were going to go to the aquarium, hang out, go do some shit. We went to a Starbucks the first morning, and my dad, it was fucking late. No, not late. It was like early 2000s. So it was like 2005.
So Starbucks still new, but is national at this point.
Right. So it was, everybody was there. There was lines. There was all this stuff. It was the end of the era of the Bill Cosby sweaters. But my dad was getting those religiously. And
for those who don't know, because the era is gone, what is the Bill Cosby sweater?
The Bill Cosby sweater is just like Jackson Pollock painting fucking thrown up onto a sweater. It is just all this bullshit. It is a fucking mess of like bullshit.
Good description, my boy.
Bro.
In Living Color, Fresh Prince, late 80s, early 90s aesthetic of just like bright.
Right.
Loud,
and then
loud,
but not
clothing.
loud. But then they made it to classy into Macy's, and then like everyone started getting it was very classy in the late 90s. But then my dad kept holding on to it, like, no man, it's good, like, bro, it's not good. Like, this is good like 8 years ago. Like, this is, you hit a peak and you fucked up. So we all busted balls, right? So we're down in Monterey. We go to Starbucks. Dad's wearing the sweater, and we're all waiting sitting in the little couches area, and Dad's standing there. Mom's up getting coffee, and this fucking chick comes over, just walks right up to Dad as we're all just sitting in this area, just hanging out. Walks right up to Dad, jean shorts, flannel shirt, keys on the belt, short hair. You know what I'm talking about? Like, sir, that is a very handsome sweater. Sir. And he's like, well, thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Thank you. And she just literally turns and walks away. Like, that's it. Like, just that sweater spoke to her on a level that none shall be ever privy to. Like, and it
was handsome.
We witnessed that and proceeded to rake him over the coals. Like, that is a handsome. Yeah, because people tell me, yeah, because she's wearing jean shorts and keys on her belt. You're huge in the lesbian community, Dawn. You're big with Rosie O'Donnell and all of her friends. Just got him. And it was like throughout the day, little like, hey bud, looking good. Like just all right. Little ribs throughout the day.
The main audience of Fun Home are your biggest fans.
No.
What happened?
No. I was trying to say yes, and like no. I had never heard of that. They had never heard of it. Like at this point, I'm like, it took me like 5 seconds. Like, the hell are you talking about? Oh, you're trying to get into the party. John, I'm telling a story. Fast forward, it's dinner time. We walk down to the pier and go to a little tiny restaurant on the side of the pier. Me, Mom, Pops, my lady friend. Me,
Mom.
Me, Mom, P Pops.
You said me, Mom, Pops, my lady friend.
Hey, man. Everybody who knows my family, John, if you were there, you would have known. If you were there this last weekend, you would have known. I'm just saying.
So there you were.
So there I was. Please don't stop me anymore to correct any language because you don't understand. Please, bud. P-Pop goes to the restroom. I say to the waitress, I say, hey, can you do me a solid? We've been busting this old man's balls all day. Can you, at some point, I tell her the story quick. Can you please come up and tell him what a handsome sweater that is? At some point, just come back, breadsticks later on in the night. Just give it to it. Like, not a problem. She goes back and tells the story to everyone in the kitchen. So throughout the night, people are like, hi, sir. That's good looking. What a good looking man. Like little like, oh, they're gonna ruin this. Like, these people are idiots. They're idiots. At the end of the night, the waitress comes, gives the check. Sir, I just have to say, that is a very handsome looking sweater. And he's like, why, thank you. And we all died. What? Like, At that moment, the bartender, it's a small little place where he's just like, you're a handsome man, sir, just yells out from the bar, like, because everybody knew at this point, except my dad. So good.
And before that moment, they didn't say handsome, so they were actually amazing. best comedy troupe ever.
Best ever. Like, good looking. Wow. Stunning. Look at you, sir. Wow. Bold. Always say, hands are looking at Jesus Christ. And that is our performance. And it was the best Thanksgiving dinner we've ever had.
Let me plug it. Where is it? All right. Pop that packet.
Once
Once that beat drops strong,
I'm
telling you,
once that beat drops. All my yoga fans, John. Dub. Let's make beautiful music together. Or we'll make muted beautifulness. Beautiful.
Beautiful beauties.
Here's the deal. It's too late for that, Dub. We can't go back. We can only go forward. You're with me to the end, my friend. Come on, Dub. You know those the words. Shamalama. Come on, Dub. Do you realize, John? I realize that my go-to every time I don't know a word is shamalama.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like it's I'm just looking for a ding dong to finish. Shamalama ding dong.
Where does that come from, my boy Pete? Where did that enter your lexicon?
It was the old beach, the old shamalama ding dong. Shamalama. What? Come on, Dub. You know the rest of the words. Shamalama. And everyone has to do, come on, baby, let's do the twist.
My boy Pete,
one.
Were you ever in the musical Grease?
Nope, that's not it. What about? Nope. Dead Man's Curve. Dead Man's Curve. Oh no, there he goes. Shamalama, lama ding dong, Dead Man's Curve. I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like I could write a 50s song right now. Folks, give me a tragedy. Give me a girl in a poodle skirt. Give me a 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to wreck your house. Ready? Here we go. Shamalama, damma-doo ding dong. Turns out the thing was gone wrong. Turning on the corner so fast now. Burned out. Oh, as now. Angel. No, that's not it. John, I got it.
What character were you in? And where were you in life?
What I need you to know about my choices in life is that they're none of your fucking business, John.
What character? Let's go back to the original.
I have a giant hammer.
Very, very huge hammer. So much bigger than your head.
It's a little hammer. You guys like to nail little nails? You like to fucking fuck with shit big in time, biggie. Hey, folks, we're not here for a good time. At all.
You're just here for a long time.
Long time. I need to take a piss.
And that means I'm going to play these next messages. Here we go.
Atlanta, take a piss now. Can't you believe? You guys, this is like the pay.
Scheiß auf deine Couch. Scheiß auf deine Couch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's that, but also, hey, maybe next week, my boy Pete might tell you what character he actually played because he's now admitted it in the Dub. Come on, yeah, no, that's what he's talking about. But also, the other one, the other one. Sorry, I have a little burpy guess. That burp is from me to you from the bottom of my heart. If it went the other way, it would have been a beauty back. I want to say that you can like checking us out for a little bit. How bad? Thank you for being here for quite a bit. And Beetlebush. Uh, Who put the bop in the bop shabop shabop? Who put the ram in the ram and the ding dong? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Oh, and as you come back, there's a couple people who are following us, have been in the room for a little bit and both gave us a follow.
John.
I gave them a follow back. And my boy Pete and everyone else in the room.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Don't give a shit! You can tell about that later. No, don't do that because you make it weird now. I'm telling you how the 50s people make sexy music. Dancey time. All All right, tell me about what you have to say. Jesus, you're the worst. You're the fucking worst. Ugh. Tell me about the things. What do I have to do?
Our people in the room. Foundation is growing. Check them out. And then we got a pocket to pat.
What does that mean? Right.
It means give follow backs to
what? To
Damon, Christopher, and Beelsbush.
Okay. I don't see either. All right. Here's a. Jesus, man. I tried to stay sober for this.
You tried.
Bro, come on. No, I didn't do well. I don't do well at things. But I need you to know, you try to pull it, like, you start naming things off of people who aren't here, and like, plug in. I'm going to play the message you're yelling at me about because you can't stay 5 minutes by yourself. Shut the fuck up. Plug in. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Nope. That's a Nope. Nope. Can't say that. When they go into sleep. Good night.
Sweetheart, good night. Isn't that a 3 Men and a Baby?
That audio clip was, but that song was no. But yes, no. But you're good.
All right. Writing things down. What's happening right now?
I don't. You said, hey, there's follow things back and do a thing. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? These are, you said the names of people who are not the names of people who are here. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you an idiot? Am I an idiot? I'm like, no, you're like, Beelzebub. And like, no, that's Sass. And like, what the fuck are you talking about, John? I actively hate you on so many different levels. I don't know if it's because you have an iPhone or because you're just a fucking asshole. But the way that you see things, the way that I see things are different.
And the way I sing and the way you sing are different. Sound Magic is the other one, by the way.
Folks. Folks. Folks, I'd like to I can't even begin to say the words. But first off, let me apologize on behalf of the Two-Sided Pod. We're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. It's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich time across the pond if you're on Wednesdays. I'm as upset about as you are because I'm apologizing and it's sad. But also, fuck, John.
We're sorry for listening.
Sorry for making you listen. Fuck. I promise you we'll get better.
Deal with that. Let's have a shot. My boy Pete.
Oh, Jesus Christ, John. We have to stop drinking, like, as a people. Like, true.
You become a temperance movement. Not a person, just a temperance movement.
We will only drink these alcohols on these days when I want to drink them. Otherwise, we will not drink. Also, we smoke a shit ton of weed.
Rarely ever complain about it. Sometimes, you know, a little too much. Probably a strong indica or something. Oh, that's a strain of weed. We talked about that on one of our episodes.
I love you, John. I love you so much. It's gonna break my heart when I have to drown you. I want you to know now. I will be moved for at least a week. Oh shit, he can barely eat fucking sushi. Oh, but it is good. I do like sushi. I'm gonna have some. I'm still mourning this motherfucker, but he should have been talking like that. Blah, 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 blah. He said, ooh, salmon rolls, I'm in. You think I lie? I will drown you in a fucking jacuzzi tub or a fucking teppanyaki bowl.
Can I choose which?
No, here's the deal, John. I don't want to ruin the teppanyaki or sully my hot tub. And who in their right mind takes baths these days? I'm going to guess it's John L. Peacock when he's visiting a local establishment and you just sneak in and fucking blah, blah, blah him. He just slipped in this tub. Look at him. A ginger in a bathtub. He was eating an onion and smoking a joint. What a fucking animal. Doing weird shit. He had a book on fucking dyslexic unicorns and had an earmarked page as he, we don't know. We're not sure. Yeah, they're gonna always like, well, fucking horrible mystery. It's like, yeah, we bet on that.
It'll make you a mint. That's what I'm saying.
No one's gonna profit. No one's gonna profit. It's gonna be a wash. We'll just be rid of you, and we'll
And no one will be punished.
No, and we'll all just start over. Hey, man.
Blow again.
Everybody fist bumps. Like the good side is, hey, you guys start over? Like do over? Like, you guys good?
I'm gonna reshuffle this.
All right. Oh, all right. We're into the deck. There were no more community chest cards, so we're gonna reshuffle. Fucking Sean, man, you know you'd be eaten alive, and you're like, but I've lived in New York for like these many years, 14 or okay, it's 13 and a half, almost, whatever, doesn't matter, John. Oh, I've only got this many tickets and fucking only mugged this many times and fucking only fucking robbed this and fucking only taken in and fucking had to live with a fucking hustler for these many years. Not in accordance with my own wishes. All of these things, John. If I was there, you know, it's like wham, bam. You would definitely be mugged and not be able to live there. No, I'm saying you think you're no. What I'm saying is chopped beef and cheese. Where you're going, you're never gonna get one again.
Cheers to that. Because I just want a chopped and cheese. I don't know what chopped beef and cheese is. Cheers. Like how?
Right. You get an impossible meat and chop. Jeez, you're an asshole.
I love you.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, man, John a Peacock, and I'm telling you this from the Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, and we don't want no harm coming on. Unless you cross the pond, then it's 4 a.m. Wednesday morning, Greenwich, Meanwich, sandwich time, cross the pond. My falsetto's not good now, 'cause I've been drinking, and I don't know how to hold a conversation. Nope. Nope. That wasn't the end of the song. Nope. That wasn't what we meant to say. Shh, John. Here on the Two-Sided, we like to bring the fun and the serious together. That's what we call ourselves.
What do they call themselves? Tell them I was just saying.
Hey, shut up. I'm not done. Are we still rolling? Hey, we're burning film, John. We're burning daylight. Shut up. We're almost done. Shh, quiet. 3, 2, 1. Folks, this is gonna be good or horrible. Or I'm gonna go to jail. Or you're gonna go to jail. Or everything's gonna be okay. 3, 2, shh. No, that's not it. Hey, folks, here at the Two-Sided Pod, we like to bring two of the sides of things together, like bananas and splits. Hey, sorry, lactose intolerant. Any hoozlebees. So I'm still rolling. They're gonna edit this out. So here at the Two-Sided, we like to. Shh, no. Here at the Two-Sided, we like to talk about the fun and the serious, the yin and the yang, John L. Peacock and everybody else in the entire world.
I must be the yin, because it's the yin and the yang. So I'm the yin and the yang of everybody else. You're right, my boy Pete.
That's what I said. The yin and the yang.
The yin and the yang.
Oh, and now we're going to get into enunciation issues. This deep? Bro, we are way past enunciation. I want you to know I have a very strongly slurred letter written to the folks at the Hooked on Phonics Institute of Stupidity. And I will have you know that they will have a very difficult time deciphering what I have to say. But if they do, sir, and if they will, we'll probably get an email at twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO sidedpod@gmail.com in return.
I say release it now.
No, because of our demands. No, well, the whole thing, I need to give them, John, apparently you don't know the legal system. You have to give them 30 days to comply with your demands or your slurs. And that's why I gave him 60. It was like, hey, man, decipher this, and then you have 30. Good luck. Like, can we come to your office? Like, yeah, you can. 64, 48. Only if she's 5'3". They're like, what? I was like, and that was an illegal document, John. It was crazy town. I will definitely be disbarred.
Well, that's why you go by the moniker the slurring squatter. I'm sorry, the slur.
No, the squad is slur. No, that's racist.
Against me dyslexic people.
No, I mean against everyone. I don't care what position you're in. You should never be allowed to slur.
Huh.
Standing, sitting, squatting, no slurring allowed. That's our motto here, John.
Super Aufentithgeil. Ja.
Ethan, mein Scheißen. Okely dokely.
Ich liebe dich, mein Schatz.
Ich ein in Berliner. Ich ein Ogen Buchen Teichen. John, I don't have time for this bullshit.
Urban. Right, yes.
No. Like, here's the deal, bud. You're going to yes and me to the end of my earth because you're just the worst of the worst. None of us shall pass. Julie, I want to swim with you.
Go on.
No, just like honestly, like swimming, and I feel like you like swimming too. So the next time we hang out, let's make sure we get a place where one of us has a pool. Because the last John's house didn't have a pool. He had a fucking hot tub on the roof, and your place didn't have a pool. That's why we have to go to the I don't know, Caspian Sea. That's the only body of water I could think about. Like, oh no, somewhere within an infinity pool. Nope, that's not it. Ooh, let's go to the Four Seasons. John, you're coming too.
That one in Philly, right?
Fuck yeah! You want to see a fucking cracked ass Liberty Bell? I do. Also, we're gonna get a bunch of cheesesteaks and swim. Folks, tune in for the next Planet of That. Oof. Sean, it's very rarely in these shows that I say oof. But this one, I have to say oof.
Well, I'll see you next week. My boy Pete, when do you want to talk again?
I would like to abstain from answering that question until I can speak to it with my legal advisor, John. At this point, I realize all of the foibles and follies that I may have encountered along the way. I looked at the briar patch and I said, "Hey, chuck me in. I am but a briar rabbit." And although I thought I was, John, nay, sir, I was not. I am now left to face the scrapes and
Thorns. Scrapes and thorns.
No, I don't have any of those. Syphilis. Scrapes and syphilis. It was a fucked up bush they threw me in, John. I'll be honest. Man, I know this ain't. You couldn't have got it. I was like, you don't know this bush. Like, you had it before. You don't know me? And maybe chlamydia. Maybe.
It's not a syphilis.
It could be a syphilis. You're the worst. Jesus Christ. Sean. Look, bro, man, it's a. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. I can. You know, it's only 11:42. Give me 3 minutes to tell you a good story.
Okay.
Then I'm going.
I'm in.
There's one message. I have I have 8 days. I have 8 days until I'm done working for the year. Then I don't come back until like the 5th or 6th or 7th. I don't know. At that point, I'm like, if I'm going this far, I'm just going to keep going. I have planned for the 5th, 4th. Okay. In my mind, I have planned for the 5th. I think I have scheduled planned for the 4th.
Well,
or maybe the 3rd.
A day of rest. The day of rest. Yeah. Or 2.
Well, hey, you know, the whole thing is I'm going to put blood on my doorway so the angel of work can't come and call me in.
It'll be goat, right?
Well, you know, whatever we're eating that night.
All right. So, yes, you 8 days. You were telling me a story, short story, and then
No, that was literally
That's it.
Jesus Christ, John! Apparently you don't know what a short story is. You're like, I'm going to sum up this thing. You like tell the things until you're told. A short story is like, hey, here's some information. John, plug in. I'm going to play 3 messages and we're going to go. Jesus Christ, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Or no,
Or
you're
no,
not.
you're not. You're a very smart person.
There's no social awareness. And you're like, I know that's my brand. That and no fucking awareness of buttons.
I love that book. It's one of Jane Austen's, isn't it? Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Scrapes and Syphilis. I fucking love that book.
100%. Well, the whole thing is, you know, me in literature. High tea and I just can't even finish. I just can't even stick any landings, John. Like I feel like you, like I literally feel like you all the time. Like, what is happening in my life? I know you're like, I'm pretty good. No, quiet.
What do you call a snow woman of the night?
A snow woman of the night. Oof, nope, can't even fuck with that.
A prostitute.
A prostitute. All right, well, fair enough. That's how you get a little frozen. That's yep. There.
Do a shot and get out of here.
Right? Yep. Love you. Bye. Beep, beep, beep.
Okay, pick a bell. Night, everybody. See you next Tuesday.